Oh my God, we're on the internet.
Yay!
For those
How exciting.
3 people who have nothing better to do.
People like this podcast, Steve.
Those weird people.
Some people do. All right, can you share the link, Scott?
I don't. I could not understand what you were saying, Jason.
Can you share the link, Scott?
I can share the link.
I cannot share the link because I don't have it.
I will put it in the search. Not the search, the chat.
Oh.
Don't put it in the search. That's a terrible idea.
Oh, yeah.
Worst idea ever.
Just put that in Google, and then you'll find it.
Stick it into Google.
Stick it in Google. All right. So when we last left off, you defeated a silkworm. Hooray! You found a mysterious crown that your friend Regdar is now wearing. You found some boots and a helm that Astron was wearing the helm, and Carlos is wearing the boots. You, high on your victory, decided to check out the fungus room that you skipped on your way to the silkworm. Everyone was like, well, it's still here, but we should probably just move on. Carlos
Jacuz!
saw the glint of some filthy loot, and he decided, let's go. So he jumped in. He was a little more cautious.
I thought I was the only one who carried a filthy loot around here.
he was looking around, and a red vine attacked him, and that triggered.
And then some Necco
Twizzlers!
That triggered the humanoid-looking mushrooms to start attacking, and then a giant king mushroom with the cutest token ever of a kitten in a mushroom. Basically,
you did a homicidal fungus. You are.
Basically, nearly killed you all. They succeeded in killing Astron, sadly.
Aw.
Moment of silence.
The name of this podcast should really be Total Dan Kill.
Total Dan Kill, TDK.
Total Morin Kill.
Unfortunately, TDK has already taken the copyright.
The sad moment when Ren was like, I'm going to help Dad's character, and we had to inform her that he was dead.
Oh.
Yeah. She was just taking a nap when he died.
Beyond helping. And so, in the immortal practice of D&D players everywhere, you looted Astron's body.
Love that.
What else were we gonna do?
Thought you guys were my friends.
And we pretty much ended there with people being woken from unconsciousness, because I think at least half the party was unconscious at a certain point during this battle.
Yeah.
There were 2 of us left standing.
And there are 2, and you notice in the hubbub of battle. You didn't see this, but as you're looking around, patting yourself down, making sure all the parts are where they should be, you look over and you see this dwarven-shaped mound of mossy, fungus-covered stuff who quickly identifies himself as a non-fungus.
Ah!
This escaped from the room.
I feel better.
He was being held by the fungus people, and his name is, he'll tell you, because he's Dan's new character. So there you go.
Yeah.
I've been in there forever.
So somebody does owe Carlos
Vito.
You can veto it when you've died twice.
So I guess you're a Scotch bonnet mushroom?
My name. Thank you, fellow adventurers. I appreciate the rescue. My name is...
Yeah.
That was a rescue?
We totally
like a massacre, but...
I'm going to take it for what it was.
We were
Clearly
told
an
we would be
attempt to help
rewarded
me.
handsomely for rescuing a fungal dwarf. And
You are all very handsome, so that was well done.
That is
Still an reward.
My name is Kildrak the Mole.
And he's a dwarf.
I'm a dwarf.
That's
The Mole is a family name.
It's a family name. Oh, wow. That's where
Good
we
night,
are.
everybody.
This is who we are.
Kildrak, what is your middle name, by the way? I'm curious.
My middle name, it begins with a D.
All right, we may be related. It's good to meet you, and I'm glad that I got us to go in that room and save you, because without that, you would still be trapped in there, and that pretty much makes me, Carlos the dwarf, a hero.
I think my cousin has a Kildrak on his Ford F-150.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah.
So you guys can decide if you would like to help the dwarf get out of this place or whatever. I don't know what he's doing, but
Let's kill him.
Let's throw him back in the fungus
To
room.
the dwarf.
you can absorb him as a member of your party if you like. He looks hale.
I'll absorb him.
Well, I guess we are missing a member.
Hey now. And now, as we were discussing before Ren and Dan arrived, so this battle probably took about 3 minutes. And so 5 minutes ago, you had just woken up from 8 hours of sleep, or 4 hours of meditation / torpor. And you're pretty bagged up, but so you can do whatever you like now. I'm just saying you can't immediately take a long rest. You just kind of have to hang out for a while if you want.
Speaking of which, Scott, a question, which is, what kind of shape am I in?
Well, let's say that
Sexy.
you. Oh. Let's say you have, like you're down 15 hit points, and you've used one of your daily powers. Just pick one of them.
I don't have. I've used one of my dailies. You said, or
Do you
counters.
have-
I have psionic powers, so I could drop a PowerPoint. How about
Apparently not the escape from fungus daily.
Do
power.
that. Yeah, drop a PowerPoint.
that? Okay. Down to 2 PowerPoints.
I would. I'm not really interested in getting any of your presentations right now. Maybe when we get out of here, you can do a smaller slideshow. But 2 PowerPoints is too many. Sorry.
I didn't see where you were going with that, and now I'm sad.
He has 2 PowerPoints. Oh. Anyway.
Is there like a timeshare, Athos kind of timeshare business thing that he's trying to sell, or
Let me tell you, my friend, the Mull, I excel at
you know,
PowerPoints.
that's how they get you. They rope you in with a room full of fungus men, and then the dwarf appears.
What is happening? Have I wandered into a bad stand-up comedy podcast?
Well, we're all
Yes.
sitting.
No.
Oh,
Like
it just
Bill
gets
Cosby.
better and better.
I mean, Scott, you didn't wander into it. You've been doing this for a
Flophouse,
year now.
yes.
The mushroom. We're making Flophouse references.
That's right.
Dwarf. So
So-
while we're waiting for Serenity, I will give you a couple bits of trivia.
We've all been waiting for Serenity.
We began this campaign.
Oh, dear.
As we record this, it is April 6, 2014. We began this campaign
With our sanity.
a year ago to this very day.
No.
What?
That's
Well,
cray
April
cray.
6 is
How?
when
It's
we
been
began
a
it,
very long year.
and now it will presumably end in this episode.
Yeah.
And I should also say, as we begin our adventure tonight, we have played for about 18 hours, according to the total party kill log. So
We're
pretty bad.
I blame Scott.
Blame
Is
me.
there, is there an estimated number of hours in that module there, Scott? It's substantially less
So,
than
365 days,
two.
2 characters from Dan, 18 hours of
Yeah, not number of dead characters.
Well, it's 3
Number of
characters from
hours
Dan
played.
now.
yeah. Well, 2 dead characters.
2 dead characters.
One
One
wound.
current. I don't know. It doesn't say how long this should last. It is only 30 pages long, but
It'll knock this off in about 20-30 minutes.
Well, it's like a screenplay, right? It's like a page an hour, right?
exactly.
There you go. We're actually
anyway.
we're ahead of schedule.
So now that Ren is back, you guys are where you were. So the battle just ended. You have. Oh, okay. Well, Ren is not back, but she's physically.
Ren is back. Yes, Ren is physically
Yay.
here for the next 2 minutes until
All right.
the pasta cooks.
Oh,
Until the
pasta.
microwave goes off.
Yes.
Dungeon microwave.
The dungeon microwave, made of sand. So you have. What do you want to do? Is basically what I'm trying to say. Long-winded answer question.
And
Let's kill
we
ourselves.
Leave. Leave
I
that
am
way.
very much
Well,
in favor of
Wait.
leaving this place that I've been stuck with
Can we
plants
take a
for
short
long.
rest before this happens? Because I
No!
think some of us are still mucked up, big time.
Okay, so you're taking a short rest. Do what you will.
All right, I'm gonna play a little song, a little ditty that I like to call the Song of Healing. Oh, I'm sorry, the Song of Rest. The Song of Healing is that's a
Totally
dog
different
training song. It's very different.
Yeah,
Dog
that's
training?
used in montages in 80s movies. This is different.
Yeah, heal. You know.
Yeah, I got it.
Ah.
I got it. Move on, Lutz. Move
The
on.
jokes are
Come
getting
on,
worse.
somebody ask. Come on.
We've only just started, guys.
Jokes and quotes.
Some of us have just started.
All right, so we should heal up, and I think we should welcome Kildrak to the party because he is a representation of me not. He gives me a redemption for killing off Asteron because at least we saved this guy. So I think we should stay
good
for
job.
my
Good job, Carlos.
just for my own
This is a
benefit.
feather in your cap.
And you know that Kildrak would like to get back to Tur, and that's where you guys are going. So one assume.
Oh,
Sounds like a
good.
plan.
Does he have like a little cardboard sign that says "Tier"?
Yeah, you're a bust.
That's right.
So, Kildrak, how did you manage to get in past the electric pylons at the door there? You got some tips.
I'm glad that you asked. I got shocked a lot.
Okay.
I am wearing this
Poor
armor.
boy.
It's very
like
conductive.
Did you come alone, or were there others with you?
There were once upon a time others in my party. Unfortunately, they all succumbed to various creatures and hazards along the way.
Wait, did the lobster guy get any air, guys? Did you see the lobster guy?
Oh, I did not see the lobster guy. Also,
Yeah.
one of my friends did not see the lobster guy, and it ate him.
Oh no!
You got to be paying attention.
There's that
Close
room full of
attention.
corpses. Are those any of those your guys?
Oh yeah, like 7 or 8 of them probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
There was this labyrinth that claimed a lot of friends. So let's
How
get
did you survive? Are you a coward? Did you flee, or are you just the toughest
No, I'm
like
just-
me?
I
Are you
am-
just the best?
I'm just the best.
Are you?
All right.
Of my entire
Yes,
party.
please.
Dwarf Mall high five. Woo! All right. I like this guy. Let's bring him along.
So,
so,
Dan, why don't you describe your character as well? Dan?
Okay. I will describe my character. All right. So he is about 4'8". He is short. He's a dwarf. Yeah. But he's hardy. He's big. He's carrying a one-handed hammer that looks kind of nasty, and a shield. And he's wearing some scale armor that's probably made out of the scales of some sort of reptile or beast that roams the wastes.
Mm-hmm.
He is, as you see him, he's got some very long, impressive facial hair.
does he have a helm?
He does not currently have a helm. He appears to be bareheaded.
Well, you stick
He's got the
with
head
me,
of a
little
bear!
dwarf. I may have a helm for you later if you
I'll see if I can prove
seem
my
like a cool guy. Especially since we got to walk through the blinding sun of Athos, and I don't want to see the glare off of that pate of yours.
This is gonna be great. Episode 21: Conversation in a corridor.
That's right.
Where
Just
nothing
wanted to
happens.
remind those of you
This
who
is
are
role playing, Jason.
and,
Role-playing.
who are taking
Gold.
surges that you get +4 on top of your surge value. Just
Yep.
make sure you've taken
the
that.
best.
All right. So is everybody surged up and happy?
Working on it.
Okay. Just let me know when you're ready to go.
Surged.
All good.
Nope. Anna is ready to go.
And Ren has food, so it's doubly happy.
Oh. Seems better. Ooh. Crunchy.
All right.
Oh,
I'm ready to go. Oh, you better mute yourself now.
That's right.
Did
Nope.
we? Do we have to actually succeed in combat to get an action point back? Can
Yes.
we-
So if you've expended
Okay.
an action point during the fungal battle, you do not have another action point. You are.
I think we all did that.
That is a good
Alright.
question, Steve.
Should I
It's-
drop one
it's-
as well, Scott? Is that?
It seems like we could just
Yeah,
open
well,
the door,
yeah, let's-
step into the room, step
well-
back out, and take an action point.
We'll assume that you also, Dan, your character, used the action point.
I did fight. I tried to fight the mushrooms, but I was overwhelmed.
Hey guys, do you want to go back in there and fight the mushroom guys again?
That's right. So the door has stopped moving about, but you do know that there's still. One assumes you could go in there, and you've regrouped.
no.
So the treasure's still in there.
It's glinting gold, glinting gold.
Glinting gold, and you did see three potions of
potions.
healing.
I suggest we open the door and say, "Carlos, run!" and close the door quickly.
Dan did say he has a couple backup characters. I'm sure he would share them with Jason.
I think we need to get
Do
out
we
of
have
here.
backup characters?
Yeah, I got a hot date tonight, so let's get cleared out of this joint.
All right.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
So you guys are going to exit the cave. So you go through all the corridors. You pass the room where you tied up the Red Cord gang, and they are not there.
Uh-oh.
So you can, and you see the binding that you had bound them with is on the floor, cut. So they have escaped, one assumes. You do not see their bodies.
Well, I was going to suggest we let them go, so
Well, there you go.
joke's on them.
Job done.
I don't think any of you are trackers, so you can't track them if you want, but you can, using logic, deduce that they are probably follow the same trail that you are now following to leave, because there is only one exit. So there you go. So you uneventfully make it to the entrance where we remember the lightning bolt obelisks.
Oh, God.
So let me just move you there.
Those things.
Good times.
And so you'll remember that there was a corridor and there's a door that you guys closed behind you that was booby-trapped.
I remember that vividly.
So I've arranged your characters in this order. Oh, well, I need to get rid of Dan's character. This is like 2 characters ago. Wasn't it? No,
That's Asteron.
that's Astron. That's
That's our cow.
Well, one of his
Astron.
characters died on the way out to the front room here, so he's on to another one now.
I need to move this up here. There's probably a better way to do this, but
Whoa!
gigantic.
It's a big dwarf.
He is very large.
All right, there
For a
we go.
dwarf.
Let me just,
I'm very tall for a dwarf. It's true.
and then,
So, height-wise, you said 4'8". How tall is Carlos?
Carlos is probably about normal, like average human height.
5'8".
5'8".
yeah,
Yeah.
Carlos is not a dwarf, as we.
He's only half dwarf.
Family name.
It's
Yeah.
true. The moles are muscular, tall dwarves, basically.
Yeah. Well, a tall dwarf though could be,
A short person.
5'2".
I'm the shortest guy on my basketball
We have
team.
we have a saying: a tall dwarf is just a short person.
Now you guys have a key to this. You locked it behind you. You have a key. You notice that if one of you looks at the keyhole, you'll notice that it has been. It looks as though someone has picked it to leave. So you can put 2 and 2 together and think that your friends in the red cord left this way, picked the lock because they knew it was trapped, and skedaddled.
Someone check for traps. They might have left something behind as a gift to us.
And once again, I put you guys in this order, but you can put you wherever you want.
Yeah.
I am
the
not
back
a
is
good
just
tracker.
fine for me.
I'm happy to lead the way through the door. Since you guys have saved me, I might as well return the favor by throwing myself into harm's way for you, because I probably won't die. I'm pretty tough.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Pretty
Heard
tough.
that before.
From several characters.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So what are you doing to the door?
So is it, if it's been picked, is it unlocked?
No, it looks like it is locked.
Okay, so it's just like scratched up because someone clearly tried to open it. So you said did I hear one of you mention a key?
I mentioned a key.
Yeah, but you have to get through some other way. This is how.
I'll roll
haze
my
new party
thievery of
members.
1.
Somebody has a key. I don't know who has it.
I think Tony has the key. I seem to remember him hiding that fact from us. Well, we got
Alright.
shocked.
Anybody got a key? Toss me.
I'll hand the key to my new friend.
All
All
right.
right, thanks. I'm out of here, suckers.
Basically, I just need to
Jesus.
know if you were going to unlock it or if the trap goes off. And you can unlock
I was probably going to unlock it rather than just setting the trap off. I figured that would be wise.
Yeah, I don't know. You kids today, always looking for an adrenaline rush.
I stick my finger in the lock.
All right, so you unlock the door. It opens, and let me close this thing. Look for this thing. Okay. So reveals a little badger,
It's a marmot.
which is not a badger. It's a Jakar tracker. Tony Regdar would recognize this as something that Templars often use to track down criminals. It's kind of like a big reptile/dog. I don't know if you can see this picture, but
And it makes
Hey,
a great
guys.
sweater.
It's a Jakar tracker. They really fit in a really interesting niche into the local ecology. Let me tell you more about them. Ah!
Really?
you can see that.
Is it bad?
And you can.
They're quite vicious.
Oh,
It is currently growling at you.
Great.
And then you hear a voice. Well, you don't hear a voice, but you.
The only thing more brutal than a Jakar tracker is the people that employ them. Fun fact.
So this is gonna be fun.
And appearing
Swamp men.
right behind the Jakar tracker is an elf. And the elf...
It's just an elf.
It's just an
I
elf.
hate
And the-
elves.
He probably wants to bake us some cookies or something.
Fun fact: in Dark Sun, elves are brutal nomads who eat people.
True.
I thought
He's-
halflings eat people.
Everybody eats things.
Well, everybody eats things, yeah.
Soft batch cookies are
That's right.
people.
He says, "Who are you people? Have you been in the shrine?"
Of course not.
no.
We would never do something like that.
We were attacked by
course
some
not.
horrible mushroom people and have just barely escaped with our lives. Thank you for saving us.
Well, what? We didn't save you at all. We just met you.
No, but there's mushroom people behind. We ought to get out of here right now.
Yeah, they
Well,
seemed
we're-
unhappy.
We are looking for something that is in this, supposedly in this area.
Feel free to head in. We're on our way out. We'll
Yeah,
catch
we
you
didn't
later.
see it. Whatever it was, we got mushroom people, and they're really scary.
Yeah. Good
So
luck.
you-
Good luck, fellow traveler.
You all notice,
fine.
as this is happening, you notice that when you were in here before, it was full of this roar of the dust storm that hid this cave for a long time. And you don't hear that anymore.
They turned
and-
it off.
You can't see out the front entrance, but yeah, you hear nothing but normal wind. No giant whirlwinds.
It's my favorite kind of wind.
Normal wind. And so the guy says, "Well, we need to search you because we're here looking for a particular item. That actually, in fact, I notice
I
one of the party members."
think I know my rights, and I don't think you can just search us.
Listen, dwarf. The guy behind you is wearing a crown.
Yeah?
That's-
I think
He
he
was
got
like
it
that
as
when
a
he
happy
came in.
meal or something.
Accessory.
This is a family heirloom. I would like to use bluff.
All right.
Hold on.
I actually have no idea what they're talking about.
You don't,
Yes,
it's
he's
true,
wearing a
so you-
crown.
You could
We
be
are
outraged.
ecologically sensitive adventurers. We pack out what we pack in, and he brought that crown in, and you will take that over his dead body because I'm leaving it.
Guys, it's
He's
gonna
the
be okay.
princess, okay? Just leave him alone.
Guys, it's gonna be okay. I may not be trained in bluff, but I'm pretty sure my dad studied it in high school. 5 with
does
no
not believe.
modifier.
Wow.
He rolled 26. So
I have a new plan. He says out loud.
so give me the crown, and you guys can go free.
I just sort of like give him like
Sidebar.
a 1 second. And I turn back. How attached are you to this crown?
It is kind of the only thing, significant treasure-wise we're walking away with after
It's
repeatedly.
the only good thing that's happened to me in the last year. Nice hat.
I'm kind of happy to be alive. I don't really care about treasure right now.
I don't know. Do you think we can maybe just like?
Ah!
We outnumber him.
Badger sidles away.
We outnumber him. Do you think we can just, intimidate our way past him?
Badger.
Can we not like see around? I assume there's like a corner.
There
right
is a
behind
corner.
that badger, so we don't know.
You do
Is there
not
any
know what's back
indication
there.
if he's accompanied or not.
Roll perception.
I will roll perception, which is for me at a plus. Dos.
I rolled perception 16.
I can't see my roll. Why not? Where did my roll go?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, okay. Hold on.
There it is.
Oh, it's so slow. So
Whole
slow.
bunch of rolls.
All right,
And
so I
has
rolled a
nothing.
15 plus 2.
I rolled a
so I had a
16.
17 total.
All right.
Carlos rolled a D30 somehow, which I'm very curious about.
Yeah, I just thought that was just for fun to test out the rolling.
Is this like a Trivial Pursuit?
He's calibrating.
Okay, so with a 15, you don't.
17. 17. I got plus 2.
With a 17, all you can hear is the wind.
The wind is with him. I think maybe we want to
He
reconsider.
walks with the wind.
Um,
As
Well,
the
Regdar,
beams-
what do you think?
Here's. Yeah, Regdar, I'll turn it to you since it's your. It's on this. This is on your head, literally.
Sure. All right. Regdar would like to step forward. Is that guy still visible, or did he give us? He disappeared.
He is. You can. He is visible to you now.
Okay. I don't know how much you know about this crown, but it's made me feel a lot more powerful. And
That's
I'm
why
gonna roll.
That's why we want it.
Well, A lot more powerful.
Like
I'm
a
gonna roll-
lot.
A lot more
I
powerful.
feel like a worm in
Uh,
the springtime.
All right, what are you rolling?
Regdar would like to roll to Intimidate.
Oh,
Now,
all right.
Regdar's Intimidate modifier is 0. However,
Yes.
Regdar, I took like a community college course in something that we won't get too specific about the details on.
Intimidate adjacent.
I have the ability to use the power Spook as a free action. I gather the shadows to myself so that when I speak, my words drip menace. And, basically, when I would make an Intimidate check, I instead use an Arcana check, which I'm pretty good at. So,
All right.
this is plus 11.
Goodness.
And I rolled a 5 again, but that would make it
Wow.
16.
At least you can-
We need better dice.
I won't use that one again today.
All right, and I rolled a 17.
Perhaps somebody behind me would like to help me with my intimidation.
So he's like, clearly you're using magic.
Well, I can try.
Yeah, I gotta try that.
I am not going to be intimidated by some freaking magic user. Give me the crown.
I rolled a 16 plus 5, so 21, and I step forward and go, yeah, listen to this little shrimp here, and let us through or else.
All right. Well,
I did not roll well.
he backs away. And he
Does he
takes,
say anything?
he takes his Jakar tracker with him.
So we win.
Hey, you're out of combat.
Nobody died.
You weren't in combat.
No.
All right, I'm gonna sort of look at the rest of the crew and say, I think we should probably still watch our step, though.
Probably.
And if you want to roll perception checks again.
Oh yeah, let's do that. It worked out great for me last time. 21.
All right. So
Well-
you, with a 20 or higher, you hear sounds like weapons, maybe people trying to be stealthy, little movements, scuffs on the ground, more than from just one person and a tracker.
Hmm.
All right, so Kildrak is gonna turn to his friends
Problem.
and say, sort of like hold up his hands and say, yeah, looks like everything's perfectly safe. And then he's going to use, as a minor action, his thought projection power that
Ooh.
conveys an image or a message of 10 words or fewer to each target to every ally within a burst 5, which is
All
basically.
right. What 10
And
words?
I'm gonna say, they're totally waiting to ambush us.
And now you all of your characters are very familiar with psychic powers here on Athos, so this would not freak you out. It would be slightly unsettling because you just met this person, but
Sorry, I know this is rude.
there you go.
10 words. It's okay, I'm
Guys-
a warlock.
All right.
I don't know if this helps, but I may have this skill that I haven't really mentioned so much before now, it's kind of like a ventriloquist thing, so maybe I could kind of make them think that we're somewhere we're not, and then we go where they don't think we are. I don't know if that would be helpful. I kind of forget how the tunnels are laid out here.
That's super
Yeah.
confusing, but I say you should try it.
While this is
What else do
going
we have to
on,
lose?
All of Regdar's powers are confusing.
I'm
I
going
know.
to lean into Anna and say, you're into this dark magic and goth crap, right? Because I got a
Something
helm
like
for
that.
you. Look, I'm going to loan
it.
you this helm that I've got. It's called the Helm of Seven Deaths. It's totally goth. You're going to love it.
It doesn't kill me, right?
It kills things, or it helps when you kill things, and I rarely kill anything with my cutting words, so it seems like somebody should wear this. And I don't really trust this bald dwarf just yet.
Well, why not?
All right.
And then she tried to put on a pretend helm and knocked off of her.
Oh no. All right. Well, you have a helm.
Here we go.
Steve, I'm sure can forward you the email with the details of the helm.
As we do on
What is
Athos.
this email that you keep on talking about?
A sand
projection.
mail.
Unfortunately, I can only send you 10 words about the contents of the helm. Cowards.
It's like a tweet. All right. So what are you guys doing? There's only one exit. You also remember the layout of the tunnels. I will tell you is that you come in. Well, I'll just show you because they're not up there, right? So it doesn't matter. So this up here is where the the lobster attacked you, right? There's only one branch up there, so they don't connect. So you would know. Well, one could imagine that the Jakar tracker and the elf looked around this part of the cave and know that there's no connection between the two. So, they,
All right, I have a suggestion. Mr. Regdar, was it?
Indeed.
I'm impressed with your idea of throwing your voice. Perhaps we could hide off in this little side junction here and make it sound as though we were retreating back into the labyrinth. And then either come around behind them and lock the door behind them,
Ooh.
or just run the heck away.
Can we use the trap on the door in some way against them?
I like the way you think, Mr. Totally Average Guy.
Just a guy.
Also, does anybody have some skills that could potentially mask us while we're sitting in that alcove? I know you can make individuals
Well,
invisible.
your Githka will be invisible.
I
Yes,
can
that's
make
true.
one person invisible, but it would require
Carlos,
hitting
climb inside my Githka.
Boy, is that a come on I didn't expect.
that was not the time.
This is serious business.
Come all this way, and now you use that on it.
I like it.
Anyway.
Also, you're a female bug. I didn't know that
A li-
bugs behave that way.
It's called a ladybug.
Oh.
Well, you know, ladybug.
So you remember the trap on the door is triggered when you attempt to unsuccessfully unlock it or touch it without trying to have the key. Without having the key. Even if you try to have the key and you don't have the key, the trap still goes off.
Alternatively, we could just close this door really loudly so that maybe they'll try to come in after us. But I don't know how disabling that trap will be.
If they get hit by the trap and then they turn around and chat and see us back in that alcove, it seems like it would be wiser just to leave the door
Oh,
open.
there's the tracker.
Uh-oh.
It's growling.
Well,
It appears we have deliberated for far too long.
Alternatively, I will go try to kill this tracker thing.
sure, let's do that.
Murder solved every other problem today. You know what I'm saying?
Anna, do you have your cool helm on yet?
I do.
Excellent.
That's evidenced by.
Oh yeah, that should. She's
You look like the Dark Queen of Haiti.
Well, let me know what you want to do when you want to do something.
I want to go home.
And I will answer any questions that you have.
I think ranged attacks on the on that little thing might be good.
I don't really do ranged attacks.
Oh,
so...
okay. Then just go whack it. But if they see you, then where does that leave us?
Zip zop.
I do.
Should we roll initiative?
We should if you are going to attack.
Are we going to attack? Have we given up on either diplomacy or subterfuge?
Well, I like
Let's
the idea.
be fair, we're not very diplomatic.
I like the idea of hiding, but they've got this.
Yeah, that guy kind of spoiled that
The
plan.
existence of a tracker does
Well,
kind of.
actually,
throw a
hold on.
wrench.
Doesn't somebody have a teleport? Anna, don't you have a teleport power?
I do have a teleport. Would you like me to flank them?
Well, what
Regdar,
I was thinking is that if
Regdar, you would know about the tracker that it is very good at tracking. Obviously.
yes, what I was thinking is we would hide up in that cave passage and close the door behind us, and that maybe Anna could try and kill the tracker and then teleport so they can't see where she went, in hopes that they think we've gone, and maybe we throw in some ventriloquism too. I'm just trying to come up with a setup here where we can maybe not have to fight them.
Yeah.
This is an
I got,
incredibly
like, literally-
complicated plan, Carlos. What happened to
plan.
run at things and hit?
Carlos, it's not a complicated plan.
Should I
until you
just go run and hit them?
It's not a complicated plan until you start trying to do something with rope.
Okay.
Get the rope involved somehow.
We get the,
Together.
How's
Guys,
got some
I
zip
have a-
ties?
Guys, I have a great idea. Who knows origami?
That would
No,
that would be
if
something
that was my
Regdar
plan.
would know.
I can also just go up and hit it. Yes,
I'm
yes.
trained in origami, actually.
Oh, mental origami.
Put all my points into origami.
Oh,
Roll for
I'm not
origami.
really good at anything else. This hammer made out of paper.
Well, maybe if we just sort of slide into the alcove and wait for the tracker to come around the corner, we can
Then
pop
we'll
it
be
before the rest of them
boxed
come.
in.
No. We'll pop the tracker and we'll throw
Oh,
him
there's
down
a
the
dude.
hallway.
Okay, the dude can see
Ah.
us.
We're still chatting in the hallway.
So,
Give me the
Charge.
crown, and you
Let's-
will not die. I was a little
I'm going to
afraid
intimidate.
earlier,
But
but
he said, "Get lost."
You do You're obviously incompetent. Just give me the crown, and there will not be any trouble. We'll let you go.
Is it that obvious?
It's pretty obvious. I have heard everything you've said.
What? Well, this plan is.
You can't hide from my tracker. Origami is useless against me.
That was our secret weapon.
What about origami stars?
Let's attack.
Why not?
Initiative time.
Are you guys? Do you want to parlay anymore? Do you want to attack? What's going on?
I'm done with parlaying.
All right. Well, then let's roll initiative.
19.
5.
All right. Give me a second here.
Anna is not good at initiative, apparently.
Wait, zombies?
Zombies.
Don't worry about the zombies.
Wow. That's pretty. Wow. Good job, Bard.
And
I can be the first to do something stupid this combat.
You can neutralize. Maybe you can stop this whole thing from going terribly wrong.
Sing them a song.
You're the piano man.
Oh wait. I was
No,
doing
don't make them any angrier, Jason.
I was doing what Jason did during Trivial Pursuit and reversed the initiative. Dan.
Bugs, Carapace.
Dan, what did you get?
I rolled a
19.
19, yes.
All right. Regdar.
Regdar rolled a critical, which seems like kind of a waste because it's not initiative. I was just checking. My initiative modifier is 1, so 21.
Right. Well, it looks like Ketchka also rolled a critical.
Guys,
That is
stop
Guys.
rolling crits during initiative.
Gotta get him out of the system now. Don't want those to come up later.
Anna, did you get? Is that 5 your initiative?
I got a whole 5, yes.
All right, you will go last. And Carlos, you got a 20.
I want that helm back.
I thought my
on
19 was
purpose,
going to be
guys.
pretty good,
All
but
on
the rest of you
purpose.
guys beat the
You
crap.
guys are impressive. So, Ketchka, you go first. You are furthest away.
Yippee!
You see, from where you are, you can see the tracker. You probably couldn't see the elf, but you hear him, so you know he's there.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm not sure why I'm so far back away from everybody
I
here.
don't know. You can move yourself where you'd like.
I actually can't move myself at the moment.
can't
Oh, wait a
move.
minute. Hold it. I was in the wrong mode. That's why. All right. Okay, so how far is that? 50 feet, 55 feet to the tracker?
Yeah. So that's what 10 squares.
10 squares. Okay. So that's far enough for my cutting words to take effect.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and kick off the ever-present Scald's Aura.
All right.
No, not Scarlet's Aura.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's the one.
Do you think we're going to get injured here?
There are only
just
2 of them.
feeling it might come in handy at some point. There we go.
Maybe zombies too.
No zombies.
All right, and that again is a 5.
A 5. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Let's
Scalding.
see. Presuming that people are going to have to scooch forward at some point, I'm going to go ahead and slide a couple squares over here, so I'm closer to the action, and my aura covers a wider range. And then, guess what I'm going to do?
I do not know.
Cutting words!
That's right.
Those words!
It's the cutting
from-
words.
From there, you can see the elf.
I can see the elf from there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, there's an elf back there, too. All right,
thought
I'm
it
going
was
to
a talking
hit the
badger.
tracker, because he's probably going to come at us first. So, cutting words.
All right.
And that comes out to be a 21 versus Will.
21 versus Will hits.
Excellent. And it does 5 points of damage.
All right.
Woo!
And I could pull the target 2 squares, but I don't think that would do me any good. So
Okay.
I will leave him where he sits.
Where he is. Regdar. Words have been cut. Scalds have been aura'd.
Guys, no one look at this, and I'm going to use Arc Lightning on them. So, Arc Lightning targets 1 or 2 creatures. I will choose 2.
Oh, all right.
So this is versus reflex.
Mhm.
First on the tracker.
All right.
That's pretty good. That is a 24 versus
That
reflex. And then on his master, that is significantly lower. That would be 15 versus reflex.
That also hits.
Oh, cool. Do I roll the same damage?
Yeah, we'll just give them the same damage.
Excellent. That is 11 damage to each.
All right.
Bzzzt.
I was kind of hoping. Well, I guess Kachika wasn't going to stand in front of me, but I'm gonna like take a couple steps back because I don't want to be in the front line. So I'm gonna scamper behind my new dwarf mole friend, and my old dwarf mole friend,
Smart.
and and my turn.
Carlos,
Yes.
'tis your turn.
Tracker's bloodied. I see.
That is correct.
I'm going to move up here and hit the tracker.
Run right at him, Carlos.
All right.
That's what I do.
That's what you do.
That's what I do.
That's what you do.
It is my nature. That is a 13 versus AC.
On the tracker, that does not
Tracker.
hit. It bounces off his leathery hide.
Nice job running, Maul.
That is unfortunate.
What is this guy's name now? Kildrak.
It's my turn. All right. I will zip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will try to hit this
Carlos.
guy here.
You reveal yourself as a turncoat.
What? Yes! How dare he sully the good name of dwarves everywhere?
You're going to hit the tracker.
I am
Time to.
going to hit the tracker indeed. I will, let's see. We'll try conductive defense on him. So I will hit him with my hammer. Hit him with my hammer.
Would you
Please,
say
hammer.
it's
Hurt
hammer
him.
time?
Oh.
That is a 23 versus reflex.
That will hit.
Excellent.
Hooray!
He
This
will
poor-
take
Poor little doggy.
12.
He's dead.
He is in fact dead.
Well, so much for the next part of it.
Well, 11 bloodied him, so 12 would kill him.
I then, as a minor action, I will
Let's
use.
go back into the alcove.
I will use Battle Mind's Demand, which is a burst 3 and marks the elf behind him. So the elf is marked by me. Right.
All right.
As is Carlos.
Only one person within a burst 3.
Yes.
I must choose my target. I can augment that and make
Thank
it
you,
one
Kildrak.
or two people. You're
Thank you,
welcome,
cousin.
my friend Maul.
There, he's marked.
It's a
Red
very
dwarf, thank
selective
you.
burst.
It is.
Only the best bursts are selective. All right, it's the peddler's turn. That is the elf here that you could see. You know, all of you know that elves on Athos are known as traders, as in they trade.
Traitor!
And so this person looks like a trader as well, and he is going.
He is a traitor.
He's going to. Oh wait, let's see. Now you, Carlos, and the Kildrak can see some stuff now.
Aha! Aha!
You can't see that
Uh-oh.
actually, but you know, it's fine. So there's you see a salt encrusted zombie standing there, and you also see the peddler. Move away. He's got a speed of 7. So
Quick, back to the alcove.
he goes away.
Running away? Okay. Seems stupid, but okay.
That guy's standing right between the little pillars right now. And why is he not getting zapped?
These
Oh,
are
she's-
these are mysteries.
She's got the. I think the peddler's going to turn the trap on.
You've let's see. What should we do? All right. So these they're gonna actually hold. Zombies are stupid.
Zombies are stupid.
Zombies are dumb. So you see a zombie shambles towards Carlos. I'm gonna take the tracker away because the tracker's dead. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, he's on backwards.
4. He is.
Oh, he can stand there?
He
Crazy.
can.
Crazy sauce.
So one of these zombies is going to attack Carlos, and the other is going to attack Kildrick. So let's see. And what they do is they're going to claw you. So versus Carlos, a 10, I'm sure misses versus AC.
Whiff.
And 13 versus AC also misses Kildrick. So
that's a miss. I'm going to use an immediate reaction.
Oh, all right.
An enemy hits or misses you with an attack for the first time during an encounter. I get to attack him. So I'm going to attack him right now.
Do it.
Oh, that is a rather pitiful 13 versus AC.
That does not hit.
That was disappointing. I'm done.
All right. And the tracker is dead. So
Nobody's perfect, Kildrak.
I tried.
And Anna, it is your turn.
Oh, good. Well, I don't like zombies very much, so let's get rid of them, shall we?
All right.
I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Forward 2, so I'm actually in the room. I can see both of them from here, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to curse the one directly in front of me, and I'm going to use Shadow Tentacles.
Ooh. Does your curse do damage?
Not yet.
Okay.
It'll do damage later. So Shadow Tentacles, the
That's a
burst one.
Ominous question.
Well,
That's when I hit
Give him damage if it did damage.
this guy and this guy.
All right. Is it enemies only?
It is, and it is creatures, but I'm targeting it in such a way that I'm targeting it here,
Ah, okay.
so it won't hit my friends because I'm nice like that.
Aw.
That's that we are friends now.
All right, roll to hit.
All right, rolling to hit. Let's see, +7. So on the guy directly in front of me, it's a 27.
That will hit.
Ooh, that's good to hear. On the other guy, it's a 24.
That also hits.
Wow.
Oh wait, you know what? I have to re-roll the first one because I didn't actually roll a d20.
Oh, you did a David Lore roll sick.
Oh, man. This is not acceptable.
I called it off. Oh.
10 is much worse, and
Yeah.
it does not hit. So the first one doesn't get hit, but the second zombie.
The second zombie. Well, the second zombie is going to take some damage because he sucks.
He does.
True.
It's kind of his thing.
All
He's
right.
backward. Sucky zombie.
He doesn't-
Backward zombie.
He's not a vampire.
Jerk. All right. So he's going to take
Oh man.
8 damage.
8
and
damage. And
he is slowed until the end of my next turn.
all right, zombies are already pretty slow. But...
Very.
Is there anything else you wanted to do, Anna, before I move on? Nope.
No, I'm good.
Ketchka. It's your turn, Ketchka. Thank you for the dramatic reenactment of the slow zombie.
Me again, awesome. Okay. I'm going to step forward past Regdar here, so
I like
that
it. I like it.
my compatriots are within range of my awesome aura. And I'm going to launch a staggering note at this uppermost zombie that's by
All
Carlos.
right, zombie number 1.
Yes, sir. That is a 23 versus Will.
That hits.
Nice.
All right, so he takes 4 thunder damage.
Thunder.
I push him 2 squares away from me. And before he gets pushed, Carlos gets a free attack on him.
All right.
And actually, okay, do I get 2 free attacks? Because I've got my armor allows me to make an immediate attack against anybody who moves, or do I have to just choose?
You just make 1.
Okay, well then I'll get the
In
free
that
one.
case,
Then.
I choose the dwarf to take the shot on the moving. I get
well,
to
there
choose
you go,
an ally of my choice.
All right, so then, yeah, the dwarf will hit, and Carlos will hit. Well, attempt to hit.
I will fail to hit
Oh.
by rolling a 2.
Oh.
Hmm.
It was worth a shot.
All right. I have.
What did? Oh no, yeah, this is a basic attack.
Yeah, it's 20.
20 hits.
Is that every time, or is that like a encounter power that you're using there, Jason? That somebody gets pushed away from you, you get to attack?
It's a immediate interrupt for shifting because of my armor.
Oh, it's an armor thing. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right,
For
cool.
shifting or being moved.
Or moving. Any enemy adjacent to me that willingly moves. Oh, I guess this was
It
unwilling.
did not willingly move.
Okay, well then I do nothing because I am nobody.
Oh, well,
So
I
nothing
want to give
happened.
my attack to Carlos again.
Oh, you already cannot do that.
Damn.
All right.
Sorry, Regdar.
Unwilling.
Well, I think I feel a little bit safer emerging from the, my nice cozy hallway here. I'll shuffle into the tunnel, but still, a nice layer of dwarves and moles between me and the
Hey, Scott,
zombies.
who is that back there behind the zombies?
Well, you actually can see it now where you are. That is another elf.
Elves.
Another elf. All right.
I mean, I love elves. Don't get me wrong, Anna.
Okay. Go ahead, Regdar.
I think I will.
I'm not really an elf. I'm sort of an elf, but
Elfie.
get along with that.
She's elvish.
Elfish. Elvin.
Okay. I think I will do another arc lightning because I'm guessing zombies not the most reflective of or reflexive of creatures. So
They are surprisingly reflective. They spend a lot of time thinking about their place in the universe, how they can be a better zombie.
That's really good. 7 steps to being
Also,
a more
light
effective
bounces
zombie.
off of them.
All right. Well,
They are not translucent.
I will do arc lightning. I'll target the guy right in front of our new friend, and then the one slightly further back.
All right.
first guy. That is not a very impressive number. That would be 12 versus reflex.
12 versus reflex hits.
Wow. Okay. Good. I guess good call on zombies not being fast, and higher than 12. In fact,
That
a
zombie
12.
is slow.
So
You
one
hit
of them-
twice.
Yeah, one of them I crit, so it's max damage, so he'll take 12. But the other one I rolled lower, so he will take
Wait, so which one did you crit on?
the further away one.
Okay, so as you will recall, if you hit a critical on a zombie, it automatically
yeah. Okay, awesome. I like that.
So that zombie collapses.
Is no more. The other zombie will take 9 damage of the lightning variety.
All right, so zombie number 1 is dead. 9, you say?
Indeed.
All right. Oh, I cannot perform subtraction.
It's like addition, but in reverse.
Thank you.
I'm here to help.
I got all choked up. Oh no, he's not dead. He is bloodied.
Just sad.
There we are. All right, Carlos.
Yes.
Regdar has killed one zombie, bloodied the other. You see a shifty elf outside.
I'm going to assume my battle wrath stance for my minor, and I'm going to attack the remaining zombie.
All right.
I rolled a 15 versus AC.
And that will miss.
Oh, Carlos. Not your day.
Carlos. Kildrick.
Well, I saw Kildrak, please.
Kildrak. Sorry.
Parents would name me Kildrick. That's just
Kildrick is my uncle.
that is a very rude word in Dwarvish. Well, I saw Regdar's success
You
with
did?
hitting their they're very slow. So I'm going to do a conductive defense on this guy here.
Who's
Well,
extra slow, given that he's slowed.
Yeah, super great. So that is a 22 versus reflex. I assume that will possibly hit him, Scott.
Yes, that hits.
All right. He is going to take 13 damage.
Didn't realize you were talking to me.
I was.
He is dead. Again.
Fabulous. I will take a move action
Okay.
to move over here. I guess I will see this dwarf, or seeing this elf, I guess I will move into engagement with them, and as a minor, will mark them instead, since the last guy I marked ran the hell away. So I will run up and confront this person and say, Leave us alone, or something like that.
I mark thee.
As you are entering
Oh,
man,
more
there's
elves.
a lot
you
of them
notice that there are there are actually 4 elves in the thing, and they have been as if holding their action for someone to come into this cavern, and so they now immediately go because someone is here. That someone being your new dwarf friend.
Quick, back in the alcove.
And they will attack. So we're going to get rid of these zombies because they're dead. Oh. And we will reveal that.
It's not my turn, but I have an important tactical question for the group.
Okay.
Do we want to kill all those elves, or do we want to run for it into the desert forever? And never stop running. Never look back. Never
Is
befriend
there-
those elves.
Chance
I do like
that we might
running.
Get terribly electrocuted.
I live every day.
I believe the trap is
There is
off
that
right now,
chance.
given that the zombie was standing in between the 2 pillars and nothing happened.
Maybe the zombie is just immune to electricity.
Well, then you would see lightning arc into it, and it would just stand there.
Also, I did just kill a zombie with electricity.
So these guys.
That was you? Oh my god! I thought that was
I mean,
just like a freak
Static
accident.
electricity.
Well, yeah, that guy, he was wearing wool socks, and he was just walking across the carpet.
Man, I gotta completely revise my view of Regdar.
Nope.
Alright.
Just guys,
Apparently-
let me tell you about some pottery. Really boring. Keep moving.
Oh,
It's really dry in the desert, so there's a lot of static buildup.
pottery.
Kill Drake.
Track.
Gildrak. So one elf that is by the in the corner there attempts to attack you with a bone longsword and misses. The other 2 charge at you. They both hit. One critically. So
Boy,
let's
he really
see,
breezed past that bone longsword quickly.
I didn't want any other comments. So you take, what is that? 20, 24, 34 points of damage.
Oh!
Wow. Wait, what?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna miss
Dan
that
is
guy.
dead.
Well, it was nice playing this character while I left. Okay, I'm down to 7. From full hit points to 7 in one shot.
Good thing I haven't had very long to get attached to that guy.
So don't.
I just was
gang
learning
up
how to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kildorf, right?
Kill dwarf. And then the peddler goes. So he is going to.
Did you think by putting kill in your name that maybe you would be able to avoid being killed yourself? Is that the
Yeah,
logic there?
that was totally my best idea
I mean,
ever.
the name of his character is Killed.
Killed. It's killed Rack.
And you see this, well, who can see them? So the only person that can see them, Kildrak, you see the peddler fiddling with an access panel of some sort on the...
Oh, it's
on the-
turning on the thing.
Anna.
Help.
Hey,
Well,
somebody
well,
make
well.
a note of that access panel location and what she's doing. 'Cause, we're going to want to turn this off after we waste these guys.
Well, I'm going to. Let's see. If I move, hold on. If I move here, can I see the elf up here?
The one who's with at the obelisk?
At the obelisk, yeah.
Yes. You'd have to... He would have slight cover, but yeah, you could see him.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just going to curse this guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to use, let's see, Eldritch Blast.
Favorite flavor of Kool-Aid.
Yes. Well, a very damageful flavor of Kool-Aid, if assuming that I can actually hit him. How's a 15 versus reflex?
A 15 versus reflex misses.
Rats. Well, I guess I'm not doing that. But have fun, everybody else.
Does anyone
gonna
have
continue to hang
action
back.
points?
You guys were great friends while you lasted.
It may be worth expending action points to make sure that.
I am action
thing-
pointed
that-
out.
Didn't we establish that none
Anybody
of us
has-
have action points?
Yeah, I
No
think
action
not.
point.
My sheet says I have an action point. I suspect that I was knocked down way too fast to do anything.
That's probably true. So you may have an action point.
All right, good to know.
That one's on you, Reggie.
Ketchka,
What?
it is your turn.
Oh, you expect me to do something at this point?
You saw your new dwarven friend run out into the corridor. You saw some flashes of movement.
Yes.
Maybe heard some elven battle cries, but you don't really know what's going on in there.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to step forward. Let's see. Can I stand here, or is there too much cave sticking into that square?
I'll say you can stand there.
All right. I'm going to stand there so that should someone need to use my aura, that is a possibility. Let's see here. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and send out a staggering note against this elf to the northeast of Kildork here.
Northeast. Oh, I see. Can you see him? Yeah, you can see him.
So that's a D20 plus 6. That's a 24 versus Will.
That will hit.
Okay, he will take 4 thunder damage and be pushed 2 squares into between the obelisks here.
Pushing. Who are you pushing?
This elf right here, upper right of Kildork.
Okay. So number 1 or number 2?
I think he means this guy, right?
That's the guy.
All right. So you're
For
pushing.
some reason, I'm not able
there?
to make those crazy things. Yes.
So I get
First,
I get to
before
hit
he
him,
gets
right?
sent off, he gets to take a shot at him.
That is correct.
Oh, wow, rolled a 2 again.
Wow,
I'm
that
on
is a
fire.
hugely wasted effort.
I'm
Okay,
on.
so he took 4 from me, just in case I missed that.
I got that.
Okay. It's thunder damage, if that makes any difference.
Yes. It shatters elves immediately.
So I love that.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a little known fact. Athenian elves are made of glass.
Yes. Well, the lightning came first, and then a few seconds later, the thunder happened. So that's how it's supposed to
And
work.
anything else, Ketchka?
No. That's
All right.
pretty much all I got.
Radar.
Bag of tricks there.
All right. Well, I feel like I should do something really cool. I just don't know what that would be. Huh. Oh man, I really don't want to die.
The concept of cool is not in Regipedia somewhere.
Hey, I'm an administrator on Regipedia, says Regdar, as he scampers forward, pushing past Carlos the Ball to his death.
And pushes the bridge of his glasses farther
So-
up his nose.
Yes. They don't have glasses on Athos. Glass is very rare. They just have
No, it's not. You're surrounded by sand. Heat it up.
Um,
And elves are made of glass.
all
That's
right.
right. Didn't you see
I'm
what the
going
thunder did
to
to him?
attempt to inconvenience that guy's ability to manipulate that panel
Okay.
by hitting him with something that might rhyme with Templar's Fist. So.
Is it Templars?
Lars missed.
I wouldn't know anything about that, officer. This is versus Will.
All right.
It's a hemp scar's wrist.
How does 8 versus Will sound?
Sounds really good for him because it does not hit.
All right. On a miss, there's still an effect, which is the next ally who hits and damages the target
Oh, this is very
before the end of
yeah.
his turn gains a plus
Oh,
3
God.
bonus until the 2 power attack rolls until the end of his or her next
Pursuant
turn.
to subsection C of section 4, part
Article 5, Part 4 says if you hit this guy, it's good for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad for him.
If anyone hits him, if I hit him,
If anyone
Yeah,
hits him.
Whoever hits him.
Whoever
Yeah.
hits him and does damage.
Please
right?
consult
On-
the
on A.
please consult the footnotes for the full requirements.
All right.
It's on
So
Reggie.
that went great. So
In
how
case
about,
of Rekdar versus Elf.
how about I action point and go back to my preferred
Do it
bread-
again.
bread and butter? I can't do it again. It's an encounter power. I expended it.
Well, then
But
don't
that
do
was
it again.
That was all there was. That-
Try not to miss next time.
yeah, thanks. Wow, that's great tactical advice. Glad we found you in a mushroom room.
It's just a mushroom, okay? There's no need to get redundant.
All right, arc lightning on Mr. Access Panel guy and Mr. Guy standing between the obelisks because I figure even though I don't hit him, it might spook him that the obelisks are on. So,
All right.
all right,
Oh,
using a
you
new
noticed.
die. Access
The,
Panel.
the
Sorry.
when you came in here before, the obelisks had lightning, electricity rippling on them. They do not at the moment have that.
All right. Yeah, it might intimidate this guy. We don't know. We don't know his backstory. He may be suffering from a variety of ailments.
It's
I feel like elves are really anxious people.
Well, the slightest sound shatters them, so
Yeah. All right. This
That
is
I'll
really
be a little skittish too.
Yeah,
I
that
feel
elf
like-
has a heart attack.
I feel like my turn is unnecessarily long. I'm going to use Arc Lightning on the guy by the access panel.
You did use an action point, so
I did. So that is only 14 versus reflex.
that will not hit.
Oh man.
It would have hit him if he was a dead zombie. And on the guy between the obelisks, I dropped a die on the floor. I'm rolling another die.
Oh.
That is slightly more promising. That is a 19 versus reflex.
A 19 versus reflex will hit the guy between the obelisks.
Whoopee!
It hits him right between the obelisks.
I welcome him to a world of 11 damage.
All right.
Stay a while. Enjoy the damage. That's really all there is here.
And the reason I stuck him up there was in hopes that when the panel
Yeah.
gets used to turn the thing on, he gets zapped. So
You guys are using strategy. I don't know what's going on.
trying. We
Carlos.
suck at it, but we're trying.
I look at Carlos and say, please stand in front of me now.
Carlos is going to do some strategy of Carlos kind, which is he's going to run over to that guy and hit him. Classic Carlos. And we're going to use my power strike encounter power right now. Come on, no whammies. 22 versus
Oh,
AC.
that hits.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
He doesn't have this anymore.
25 damage.
25 damage on the peddler.
Nice.
Man.
He dies.
Yeah!
Nicely played.
Wow,
Perfect
was he
that
bloody?
panel, buddy.
I can't abide being bug zapped again.
Did
I'm
he
glad
go
did
from
that.
not bloodied to dead in one,
He did.
one Carlos second?
What
Yes,
the
he
funk?
did. That's just Carlos being Carlos.
Okay.
I can dig it.
Kildrak.
Hey, it's my turn.
As Carlos's minor action, he
Carlos is
pumps
not
his
down.
fist.
Oh, all right. Little victory fist pump. And now it is Kildrak's turn.
Well, I will use. I'm a dwarf, and one of the things you might not know
That
about
is true.
dwarves is, as a minor action, I can use my second wind.
Lovely singing voices.
So I will do that. Also, lovely singing voices. So I will take a healing surge for my second wind as a minor action.
You've got the Scald's Aura around you, too.
I know. I'm thinking about doing both.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah. So what's the Scald's Aura get me if I use it, Steve?
Get you your healing surge with a minor plus 1d6.
That sounds pretty great. I think I'll take advantage of that.
Although honestly, you should be able to sing your own songs, looking like you do.
I
Very
do.
much like James Hetfield.
I, in fact, do sing my own songs. They just have no healing property.
In fact, it's a little disturbing how Metallica-esque that icon of yours is.
All right. So I will use my second minor to roll a d6 and add that to my healing surge. I roll a 6, which is great. I am back up to not bloodied, which is super. And I'm down 2 surges. Now I will use my remaining standard action to try and kill something. I
Go
think
for
it's a
it.
good idea. I'm in favor of it. I will try conductive defense on this guy right above me.
Okay.
I roll, well, 19 versus reflex.
19 versus reflex hits.
Fabulous. He takes 12 damage.
All right.
Lightning damage, if that's relevant.
It is not.
And until the start of my next turn, he will take lightning damage whenever he hits one of my allies.
Well, you just met these people, so I don't know if they've graduated to allies yet.
Sorry, whenever it hits one of my allies.
How many alleys do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, apparently. You're all
right.
named Allie. It's just a dwarven thing.
Anything? Well, you did a whole bunch of stuff. All right, so
know.
it's the
More of a boulevard, if you know what I mean.
Strider's turn.
I don't. I really would rather not.
So, let's see. They're going to do something interesting.
I doubt that.
So you notice people who can see the Striders, which would be Kildrick, Regdar, and Carlos, that they have two swords. One is a bone long sword, and the other is an obsidian
introduce that
short
one.
sword. And so they're going to do something that I will explain in a moment. So the two that are by Kildrick will attack him with the long sword that they have, missing both times. And then they move.
Is that a... What kind of move is that? Are they just running?
They're just running, so you can attack.
I should be able to attack either of them, right? Because they're both of them big, because they move independently.
That is correct.
Excellent. All right, so the one who was above me,
Mhm.
I got a 15 versus AC.
That misses.
And the one who was to the left of me, not as good.
All right, and so they move, and then they attack Carlos with their short swords, and they hit both times.
Says you.
Yes. So that is 19 points of damage.
Ouch!
And then this one comes up here and attacks you with its long sword, and 16 versus AC misses, right?
Yep.
And then it moves down here and attacks Kildrick with its short sword.
Where'd the third guy come from? I totally missed him.
There are three.
There were two next to me and one in between the obelisks.
You gotta watch for elves
Came
and
out
every.
one of Kildrak's alleys.
Okay.
Yeah, this cavern is like an English muffin. It's full of nooks and crannies.
That's true. And
That's offensive against elves.
that hits.
What did he roll,
for-
Scott? Just out of curiosity.
He rolled 26.
Okay. Sorry, my defenses are up because of the second win, but not that far.
Okay.
I also thought they might be up because you rolled a new character that's not garbage.
Wow.
Too
And,
soon? Too soon?
You take
Right
11
on the
points
nose
of damage.
there.
But which one? The one with that get hit with the lightning thing takes damage because he hit.
Oh yeah,
Carlos, I
yeah.
think.
The guy who was above me takes 5 damage for hitting Carlos.
Actually, I think that one missed Carlos. So
Well then he's a jerk.
No, they both hit me, you said.
did they? Oh, that's right.
Well, one of them takes 5 damage then.
Well, we'll say this one takes 5 damage. Actually, the one that was above you was number 2, so this one takes that. 35. All right. And they're done. So you notice that they move very quickly, and they can apparently run between two targets and attack each of them.
Oh boy.
And
that seems like a jerk thing to do.
Kildrick would notice that as they were running away from him, they were harder to hit with an attack of opportunity than he thought they should be.
I did think that.
Yes. So in game turns, they get
Although
+5.
some of that may have had to do with his general ineptitude.
They get +5 to their defenses when they are moving away from someone. Anna, it's your turn.
Oh goody. Well, I can see no one but that elf. Is
That's
he?
true.
Is he the one I cursed?
I don't know who you cursed.
Let's say yes.
Yeah, all right.
No, he was not the one you were cursing because he was the one that was between the obelisks.
Well, I'm going to curse him anyway this turn. So,
All right.
nah. And I'm going to try and throw Hand of Blight on him. And in addition to that, I'm gonna spend my Fell Might to make this extra powerful.
Goodness. 5 Astron. Look on.
Ooh, it's probably not gonna work. 13 versus Fortitude.
13, 40. Ugh, that misses.
Well, that's a shame.
Well, poop.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all I can do, unfortunately. I'm just going to chill out behind my friend and not do much now.
All right, Ketchka.
Am I still in this thing?
You're in a room.
Okay. That's the thing I was referring to. Room. Or room, depending on who you ask.
Rumspringa.
Let's see here. I probably can only see this one elf to the south here. Is that correct?
I don't think you could even see him, could you?
Well, I'd better step one square forward then.
Now you can see him.
And let's see. Yeah, I'm going to try out my new favorite, Staggering Note. I may never use cutting words again. I'm so excited about this Staggering Note.
Oh. Bring it on.
I'll use them again. I love cutting words. It's a 20 plus 20 V will.
20 will hits.
Love that. All right, so that does 4 thunder damage.
Oh, you're all about the thunder damage.
I'm so about the thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
Let's see. And I push him 2 squares.
Where would you like to push him?
Does that tactics
Diagonal.
question? Does it matter if I push him away? Do you prefer I keep him near you?
If you
as
push him
somebody-
past Kildrak, does he get an opportunity attack?
No.
Wait, who are you trying to push?
I'm trying to push this elf that's next to you, and you're going to get a free shot at him. I'm just curious. Does it, if I push him away, does that inconvenience you for your next shot? Is it better to
not
keep
really.
him close to you?
I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference. I mean, that would open up a move. Actually, if you can push him a little closer, I might have something that might be handy. Although they're probably gonna get to go before us, so it may not matter that much.
Well, he's not going to be any closer because he's already 1 square away from you. So.
Right. Just saying he might move. He'll probably just do that running back and forth thing again on his turn. So it may
but
only
then-
be a
okay.
temporary bonus.
All right. So I'm just going to slide him directly to the west, past Kildrak.
Woohoo! I'm gonna take a whack at him, right?
Yes.
All right.
It's
See
like
if
a
I can hit him.
shooting
Under the
gallery
power.
kind of thing you got going there.
16 versus AC.
Misses.
I really can't roll well on these.
I'm going to stop staggering guys by you. dude.
Sorry.
Regdar.
Hey, how's it going?
Some of those were much better.
Well, I do have something that would be pretty effective when a bunch of elves cluster, but it might also kill Carlos.
Oh,
Were you attached to him?
Well,
How do just like informal poll? How do people feel about that?
can you target it like somewhere outside the cave so that he's outside the blast
no,
radius?
really gotta target a guy. Might hit everybody adjacent to the guy, and when I say might, it's actually guaranteed to.
all right. Well,
You know what? He's going to get knocked out anyway. We'll just wake him
Wake
up.
me up later. Yeah.
follow your heart.
Wow, that's what that feels like, huh? All right, let's do. I guess I'll do more arc lightning. That seems to surprisingly be going pretty well.
Pretty well right now.
Actually, and none of these guys are currently bloodied, right?
That is correct.
You know what? I'm going to try and help. I'm going to help Carlos out. I'm going to do something more focused. I am going to Spirit Rend the
Carlos.
not Carlos. Thinking about it. Nope. I'm going to Spirit Rend the elf directly to the south of Carlos.
Number 3.
Indeed. Prepare to be.
That's what they call him. His family was not very friendly.
I'm just going to look
He doesn't try at all.
deep into his soul and weave a dire spell that tears at your enemy's spirits and hold the undead at bay. There is no undead to hold at bay here, so don't pay it too much apart.
There were some undead earlier.
Yeah, I could have done some spirit rending to them. Oh well.
If there are any in the vicinity, we would like to hold them at bay, though.
I miss pretty spectacularly, I'm assuming, with a... Oh, as that this actually targets each enemy in burst. Well, the first guy, number 3, 10 versus Will.
That will miss.
Oh. And the other guy, I'm not going to roll a d12. Rookie mistake. I'm really good at rolling things off tables. That is only slightly higher. That is 13 versus Will.
13 versus will also misses.
However, it does do half damage on a miss. So,
All right. Well, you get 2 half damages.
that could have been better.
He's trying out for new replacement bard.
14
The
damage.
new hit song.
14 damage halved is 7.
Oh,
Is
I
it
was writing down 14 because I thought
Nope. That would be what
That
it
would-
should have been.
that would have been better.
Also, it would have done other great stuff to them that I won't ruin your day with telling you about how much better off Carlos could have been. Carlos, I think it's your turn.
Well, number 2 is bloodied.
That's
Look at
something.
that. Just consult your doctor. Yep. Carlos, you have 2 elves below you who are
Alright.
electrified.
All right. Well, I'm going to use a miner to do healing with the Scald's aura.
Okay.
All right, we're all out of aura.
I get a
I'm
D6
all
for
out
that.
of aura. I'm so
Is that
lost
right?
without you.
Right, Kosh, got a D6.
1d6, my friend.
Ooh, nice.
What'd you get?
12.
6.
Oh, you're the best.
Plus
You are
my
I
so
also
good.
rolled a 6 on my Skull's Aura, so
You
we
are
really
also
got
the
most-
best.
We got the
Very
most out of it this time.
You guys
Very
are the
suspicious.
bestest. I feel like I didn't waste my song this time. I appreciate that, guys.
All right. And then I am going to. So that was awesome. I'm going to do my disrupting advance toward the guy immediately below me.
All right, so number
A
3.
violent shove as well as an attack.
You're gonna shove him? That's just impolite.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
That's
He's trying to get through.
attack him,
23.
sure, but shove him? That's not cool.
23 versus AC,
That will hit.
and 2d10 plus.
2d10 impolite damage.
So that's 26 damage,
26 damage to number 3.
and he is hurled back 2 squares.
Wow. That just
And
pushed.
he and the enemy adjacent to him at the end of the push, which is nobody. Okay, he is slowed until the end of my next turn.
Well, you could push him next to that guy that's by the pillar there.
Can I do that? He's sort of like no, because he hit the pillar.
Could you? No, I guess you don't.
Well, there's a guy standing on the other corner of the pillar. Why
Is he
can't
bloodied, Scott?
I'm doing some math right now.
Ah,
Please wait. Yes, he is bloodied.
Yippee!
I hope so. 26. I hope it's.
They like being bloodied. Dan, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Well, let's see.
You've got an elf to the northwest of you.
I'm gonna try a little something. Let's call it telepathic challenge.
Sure.
It's
Call
burst
that.
2, and it targets. This is a minor action. Each enemy in the burst, they are both marked until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So both this guy, the bloody guy, and the guy right next to me are both marked by me until the end of my next turn.
That's right, new character. We got a whole world of stupid-sounding powers that we haven't run across yet.
Oh yeah, telepathic challenge.
Oh, it's exciting.
And then, jeez, what the heck am I gonna do? I will. Let's see. I will try to whack. I guess the guy in front of me. That doesn't seem to be helping much, and that doesn't seem to be super useful. Let's try. Oh, what the heck! I'm gonna dump my 2 power points into Twisted Eye and try to hit the guy who's right next to me with it.
Okay.
So we're
Twisted
gonna up
Eye!
into Twisted Eye 29. Yeah.
That against what?
AC.
Well, I mean, it hits all of his defenses.
Yeah,
but I'm
that's
just
the thing.
wondering.
So, all right. So we first take some damage.
First.
13 damage,
All right.
and that guy, this guy, is blinded until the end of my next turn.
Oh.
And since he is blinded, I have moved and I've used a minor, or I've attacked and used my. I might shift over here.
Blinded.
Where did I go, blind guy?
He doesn't know, or does he?
Never mind that. And I am finished.
All right, let me just look up the rules for blinded.
Yeah, they're really complicated. -5 basically for attack.
Did you see the doppelganger picture I sent your way, by the way?
I did. You see, I feel like I've got more. He's got more beard, maybe, but the mustachios, I feel like I've really
I
I've
don't know. It's
outdone
the,
him on that.
it's the grin, I think, that pushes it
Yeah,
over.
there is. It is a grimace of pain/joy that really does it for me.
Huh. This is the exciting looking up rules portion of the game.
I think you should, make yourself like a half bard that
Okay.
has only speed metal.
Yeah, so
Sing Enter Sandman. That's Athos appropriate.
All right.
Yeah, it is. It's very.
So the Striders go. Let's see. What shall they do? What shall they do?
I like how they're all bloodied. That means we're really spreading it around. Nice,
That's
nice layer on everything.
That's our general problem, isn't it? Spreading around.
We got a lot of problems.
All that means is we're going to slip on the pool of blood as we try to exit
All
this
right.
place.
So
and
number
all die.
2 is going to
We are in the problem
Carlos.
business, and business is booming.
It's 12 misses,
That's
but
Megadeth.
he's
That's
going
not
to.
Metallica.
So Carlos, you're going to get an attack of opportunity as this guy moves away and charges towards Tony.
Oh, do not like.
Wait, which square is he ending up in?
24 versus AC.
What?
24.
All right, that hits.
Kill him
Well,
before he
let's see if
gets
he
to me.
lives.
Kill him before he gets to me.
He might die.
13 damage.
13 damage. Okay, he is not dead.
No.
God, I was asking if he stopped in this square above
Oh, no, he did not stop there.
Oh, so technically he's going to get an attack of opportunity from me.
Well, then, bring it on.
I will consider it brought. 29
All right, so that hits.
with 11 damage.
All right, he's still not dead.
Dude, that's some elf.
It's true. And let's see.
Elf.
Tony,
That'll do,
24
elf.
versus AC hits.
Wait, what did you say?
24 versus AC?
Could I do anything about that?
I don't know. You tell me.
The answer? No.
All right, so you take 16 points of damage.
Ouch! That's my damage.
And let's see. This guy is going to do the same thing, except he's going to do it to kill.
I am bloodied. And when I say bloodied, I mean I have 6 hit points left.
Oh.
Dude.
So he hits Kildrick 27.
Ouch.
So you get 8 points of damage. And he runs up to Carlos.
Do I get a shot on him as he runs up there?
You do.
All right.
Carlos, he hits you as well.
I rolled a 21 on him.
That misses. And you take 9 points of damage, Carlos.
Well, that's not so bad.
Alrighty.
9 points of damage. And then the blind guy is going to stagger towards Kildrick and attempt to hit him. A -5. So that's a 20.
My AC is 20.
All right, so you
Where do you
take.
buy your dice, Scott?
Oh, so sad.
Uncle Suspicious's fixed dice. That's a good place to.
Harry's Occult Shop in Center City is the place to go for all your...
I have an Uncle Suspicious in Fresno.
There you go. You take 11 points of damage, Dan.
I have 11 hit points. No,
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
man.
I have 14. I have 14. I'm down to 3. I'm down to 3.
He's going
Alright,
to
I
attempt to attack Carlos.
How is he zipping around like that when he's blind?
You can still move.
He's going to get another attack of opportunity from me.
Oh, bring it on.
I
If he's
missed.
blind, he grants combat advantage.
I'm guessing a 15 is still not going to hit if that 21 missed.
No, 15 does not hit. And Carlos.
Loving this new character, Dan.
23 versus AC. So you take 9 points of damage.
Ouch.
And their turn is done.
Elliot.
Oh, well, they're done.
All right.
Anna, it's your turn.
Oh,
You see a lot
good.
you see a lot of bloody elves flitting about.
Well, I'm gonna try and hit the elf that is
Language,
bloody
Scott.
in front of me. Bloody elf.
All right, that one looks the bloodiest.
Great. Hand of Blight.
Damn it.
Maybe all I need is a shot.
24. 24.
Versus,
sound-
well, it hits everything. So
Yeah, fortitude. So that is going to be a crap ton of damage because he's cursed.
say crap ton more than 4.
Yes.
All right, well he's dead.
I want to roll dice. I haven't
Well-
gotten to roll dice all evening.
Feel free to roll. How dead is he?
Also, don't you get something when you kill people?
How
Think-
dead
thinking
is
that-
he?
Wait, there should not be a D20 in that
No.
roll. That is super awesome.
That would be great. There's 12. There's 17 points of damage dead. He
All
is.
right, he is dead. He is at -13. So technically, he could still go a lot further negative. So he could be revived, but
One of the jewels in your hat lights up, as I recall.
Woo!
that's true. Yes, I don't have those rules in front of me. That's
Collect them all.
Do. Sweet.
so. Let's see here.
Oh hey.
You kill a living creature with an attack. Yes, so you see, as he falls to the ground, his essence rises up, well, his soul, so you see a ghostly figure of himself come up from the ground, and then it is sucked into the helm that Anna is wearing, which is a new thing that you guys have not seen before.
That's
Pretty well, that's unusual.
Yeah.
And I thought my hat was spooky.
This is totally going to mess up the usual low profile that Anna keeps.
I just really hope I live long enough to join the Spooky Hat Club. Yeah, you guys have your hats, man.
I like Spooky Hat Club. It has gems.
And you will remember that
Spooky Hat of the Month Club.
all the gems that are in that helm were dead, but now one is flickering with life. And if you
Literally, with someone
listen very closely, you can hear the anguished wail of an elven strider.
I'm just loaning you that hat, by the way,
Suck
just
it.
so you know.
Oh, no, I think I'll keep it.
I'm going to let you power it up for me, and then I'm going to, use the...
Hey guys, there's
power
guys
up
trying to
functions.
kill me over here.
Ketchka, it is your turn.
Yes.
Like a bard.
Hey,
I
Ketchka,
pulled that off of that Minotaur all by myself.
if you can
My
nail
turn?
that blind guy, he's granted combat advantage.
Is he?
True.
Oh yeah.
I'm totally going to nail that blind guy, but I can't see him right now, I don't think. If I slip down here,
Oh, the irony.
can I see...
He really
Can I see
doesn't
him
like
from
it when
here?
people make fun of his disability.
Can I see him from down here?
Yes, you can.
I love that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stack. No, you know what? I'm going to cutting words and
Excellent choice.
And you get a +2
thought,
to hit.
+2 plus my 6 versus will. Oh, that's a 10, even with the +2. I should have stuck with a staggering note.
That misses.
Ah, that is a sad, sad state of affairs.
I thought that was cutting words.
What?
It was. It was just
was
not,
cutting words.
not very cutting.
It was
Bruising.
Words.
I'm out of practice. I've been staggering people too much, and
missing words.
my cutting ability is very weak.
Ketchka, is there anything else you'd like to do besides miss?
There's a few things, but not that I can do on my turn here.
All right, Regdar, you
All right.
are bloodied, I think.
Yeah, 6 hit points. That's how I like to roll. I see 2 elves. I see that arc lightning targets up to 2 elves. I feel like that is a sign from a higher power, like a sorcerer king.
Does it really say up to 2 elves on it specifically?
Well, I mean, let's.
It's a niche power.
Yeah, it's kind of
Elf
a
lightning.
personal question. I don't ask you about your cutting words.
You should.
So, well,
Ask
I've been
me
wearing
about
this
my
button
cutting
on my
words.
carapace for the last 48
guys,
hours.
I'm trying to cast lightning here. It
Ask
takes
me
a little
about
bit of
my cutting
focus. I don't
words.
want to hit you. All right, on the blind guy first.
Do you find this distracting?
Yes.
Do you find this distracting?
You just ruined my roll. I rolled an 11 versus 3.
That misses.
It would be a 13 with combat advantage.
I'm
Also
sure that was going
misses.
to be a crit before we interrupted you.
It totally was. Gotcha. Pay attention. This is how you do it. Zips up.
I walk around these halls singing while I attack people, man. If you can maintain focus through that, you can maintain focus through a little bit of chatter.
8 versus reflex. I'm mainly thinking about baseball. I'm done.
What's a baseball?
You know what?
Sorry, sandball.
Lie back and think of England.
Ah.
Carlos, it is your turn.
All right, I am going to.
You have 2 elves near you. One is blinded by the light. The other
Also
is
by science.
blinded by many things. And the other, they're both bloodied.
I will attack the blinded fellow.
What?
So I get an advantage, correct?
Indeed.
That's right.
+2 to my.
To your roll, yes.
That's 22 then.
That will hit.
Hooray! And that's 19 damage.
All right. That was a mighty blow, but he's not dead.
Wow.
Dan.
Can't even kill a blind guy.
I'm going to
They're the easiest to kill.
not do that.
Whoa.
Silly. I believe I'm actually just going to charge this guy who's directly in front of me, because then I will have combat advantage and a bonus from charging.
That guy's name is Regdar.
Oh, Regdar.
I don't know.
Coincidental, my new friend over there is also named Regdar.
It's a common name on Earth.
I hit him with my hammer. So this should be +3 from the charge and combat advantage for flanking. That's pretty terrible. That's a 17.
17 versus AC. He misses.
Well, it felt good at the time. I will, as a minor action, I guess charging into my turn. Never mind. Okay, and that guy is no longer blinded, because it's the end of my turn.
All right. It is their turn now.
Great. Just threw myself into harm's way.
It is true. Now, who shall they attack is the question.
Okay, they're flanked. Did that make any difference to your attack roll there?
Yeah, I included it. Didn't. Not enough. Not enough.
So this guy is going to move. They're going to stay where they are, actually. And attack.
How stupid are they?
Not
They are.
stupid enough for us.
Going to attack, let's say, Carlos. Both of them are going to attack you.
Awesome.
All of them. So one misses, but one hits for 12 points of damage.
And I'm down.
Uh-oh.
Crappity crap. All right, we should be able to finish these guys off, though. They're bloody. Come on. Artillery.
They are going to... that's it. Anna.
All right. It's killing time. I'm going to pop out here so I can actually see these lovely elves.
You see Carlos is unconscious.
Oh, Carlos. Well, in that case, I'm going to curse this. Wait, which elf haven't I cursed yet?
You have not cursed the number 1.
All right.
Number 1.
I will curse number 1, but I will not hit him. Instead, I will hit number 2. I'm going to hit number 2, who I've already cursed, with an Eldritch Blast.
All right, that's technically number 3, but...
Steve,
Number 3.
hold on, Steve.
I'm holding.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Hold on to number 2, Steve.
But I'm guessing my Eldritch Blast won't work, because it's only a 15 versus reflex.
That misses.
Rats.
You don't want to know what I think of number 3.
Sand rats.
Sand
Ketchka.
rats.
Anna, are you
I'm
done?
done.
All right, Ketchka.
Yes.
You
I'm ready to
see-
do some stupid things.
You can only see one of the elves.
I can see one of the elves. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna stay where I'm at here, and I'm going to go back to the staggering note.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
I'm ready. I'm ready, Steve.
Yeah, no. Okay.
I'm waiting.
Wait for it. All right. Better get a better roll this time, Dan. I shouldn't count my chickens. I still have to note him.
There are no chickens on Athos. You're thinking of sand chickens.
And it's a 12, so nothing.
That misses.
My
Uh,
roll would have been awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure it would have. Why don't you take your roll? Let's see what you would have gotten.
I would have gotten... Ah!
Oh!
Oh! For once, I was not the letdown.
All right.
For
Well,
once.
I'm pretty much out of ideas here, so I'm just gonna sit back for a
All
while.
right, Regdar.
Let you guys do the heavy lifting.
All right. I really don't want Carlos to die. I feel strongly about that. I am
A
going.
few minutes ago, you were threatening to kill him yourself.
I
I
know.
Well,
appreciate that.
Things
change.
a
Things
lot has
change.
changed. Regdar has grown as a person,
In the heat of battle.
as a totally normal guy. Fog of war, things happen. All right, this is not the best damage output, but it is a sure thing, and you can always bet on a sure thing. Zip Zop, magic missile on the non-flanked elf.
It's
Well,
dead.
nobody's flanked now because
7 damage.
Carlos is laying there in a lump.
Oh.
All right, action point. Zip Zop.
Didn't you already use your action point?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Indeed, I did. I would like to
Inaction.
Right.
More of an inaction point.
If I'd had an action point, probably
Pause
would have killed
pid,
that other guy.
Word you're looking for there.
Well,
All right, hot dogs and applesauce. I'm done.
I like your gumption, but I don't like cheaters. Carlos, roll a death save, please.
8.
One strike.
Pro tip: when you're rolling a death saving throw, roll higher.
You're one step
It looks
closer.
like you're trying to roll a death saving throw. Perhaps that can help.
You feel like you're about to meet Asteron and Eglath.
Oh no.
Oh, it's getting crowded
They're
up. there.
really
I can still see
friendly,
the
though.
ghost of
I have a
Asteroid
lot of
floating
things
around
to
down
answer
here.
for. I don't want to see them right now.
Every Wednesday they get waffles, just FYI.
Kildrick. Kill whatever your name
The
is.
House of Pancakes.
Kill track.
Kildrak.
How hard is it?
Kill dwarf.
I will mark this one in front of me, and I will try conductive defense on them, and hopefully that will hurt. So we roll 23 versus reflex.
That will hit.
17 damage.
All right.
Sweet.
Did not like that at all.
If he tries to hit any of my allies, he'll take damage.
He's not
And
going to
he
try
is
to hit you.
marked by me. Me. And
Who are you
do
again?
I have a move.
Kill Drake.
I will shift away just out of curiosity.
All right.
Dark.
And
Yeah, this
now
works.
it's
Cold Dark? Is that the?
And it's his turn. He's going to run at you
Cold Dirk.
with he hits.
Uh-oh.
Bad news,
21,
guys.
And
Does
he
he do more than
rolls
3 damage?
minimum damage, which is 6.
Yeah, I'm down.
No.
It's been real, guys.
Oh no!
Well, the fighters are
Guys.
down. You guys need to get
Guys, I've got some tactical advice. It's time to stop holding back. And when I say it's time to stop holding back, I've been out of cool stuff for like 3 turns. I really hope you guys have a great idea.
Oh my.
Anna, it's
this
your
guy's
turn.
ready to go down.
Well-
You just need to finish the thing.
Could you roll a perception check, Anna?
Yes. I think my perception is pretty low. Hold on.
Just need over it.
15.
You perceive that we're boned.
You notice a couple flicks of lightning coming onto the obelisks.
Oh, son of a. Okay.
Wait, what?
Son of a kank.
I'm gonna.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
full
use
strength. You
Minor
think,
action or my
given
move
your
action.
arcane background, you think that it's charging up as if it has been activated again.
Well, I'm going to let's see. Teleport. Can I teleport into the square on top of his dead body?
Yes.
All right.
Basically, that elf was up there entering 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42 into that access panel up
I
there.
think that's what was happening.
Lost. Well, we're gonna address that in a moment. First, I'm going to destroy this elf right here because I'm.
Guys, do you think we're all in purgatory and we've been dead for a long time?
I hope so.
I hope this just ends with all of us hugging.
Go into the light, Regdar. Go into the
All
light.
right. Eldritch Blast. Work. 22.
That hits and he dies.
Yay!
I immediately get to work trying to depower the lightning
The
thing.
jammy jam.
What would I roll? Do I need to roll something?
I will tell you what to roll.
While she's at that, I'm going to start dragging the bodies out between the obelisks. The unconscious folk.
All right. You can do thievery,
Okay.
or I will let you do arcana as well.
Arcana it is!
So it'll be you have to roll over, let's say 16.
What if I got a 16?
Then you know that you realize that that's a success, and that you need to do that 4 more times.
What?
Oh
'Cause
boy.
It's a complicated beast to deactivate.
Red wire, blue wire, red wire, blue wire.
And you also know, given your arcane background, that a failure might have a negative consequence.
So
Can we get out of here before they explode?
Well, you can
Yeah.
if somebody takes you.
So,
All right, I'm going to hoist the dwarf over my shoulder
okay,
and rush out past the obelisks.
all right. You
And
are
I'm gonna
outside.
yell back to Tony that, or to Regdar that he needs to do the same for Carlos.
Yes. Alright, I'm gonna abandon the obelisks and that. Well, I'm gonna wait until they get through and then I will.
But I wanted to take the obelisk
Go
with
for
us.
All right, you all get out.
Woo!
And just
see,
as
guys, I love it when a plan comes together. We should totally get these unconscious guys back together.
Yeah. So those guys are still unconscious. So what are you gonna do about that?
We're going to do the Scaldzora thing that still feels like cheating to me a little bit, where we
Yeah.
we pull them out of there.
All right. So they're all conscious.
So we get Spencer healing surges.
Yes.
Plus how much?
It's
this what
plus
winning
4
feels
per surge.
All right. How many surges? do
Can
we need?
I make use of that also?
No,
As we
you specifically cannot.
3 surges will get me back up to where I was.
gotcha, I'm going to make use of it.
8 surges.
I say no.
How much extra do I get for my surge?
4.
Okay, thanks.
Important fact for you to remember, Mr. Carlos, is that you have 1 death saving throw,
Yes.
and that lasts.
Yes.
And lasts.
Yes. I've
Don't
got
die
it.
again.
I've got it noted. I've got
Don't
it.
die again, please.
Wait, what do you mean that lasts?
Until you go to sleep.
Oh,
Yes, he's
You
one
Yeah.
player.
Yeah,
It's,
you can only fail
bad
3
news.
per day. No, guys, it's okay. We're out here. We're finally free of that crazy temple. Sure, we're in the middle of a stone face in the middle of a desert with no means of transportation, and there's
Details.
a
At
whirling
least-
sandstorm around us.
no,
This
there's
is-
not.
No sandstorm.
Oh,
Sandstorm is
No
gone.
sandstorm.
yeah.
But we might
So-
want to make haste in case there's a
We
time.
could go see if we can find Eglaf's
Yeah.
body.
So as you
It's like trying to
you-
find a Goliath in a haze.
you leave the cave.
sandstorm.
You leave the cave, and there's some text that I have to read. The air is motionless. The heat as palpable as a blanket, which I think is poor writing. The sound of distant thunder reveals itself to be a colossal object grinding across the sandy wastes. The animated skeletons of several giant desert creatures have been fused together into a ghastly structure, well over 100 feet in length, that crawls across the desert. Built within and upon the animate skeletal construct is an articulated citadel of bones and quarried stone. Humanoids ride the structure, standing on lookout platforms and peering from turrets and spires. From the way the figures are waving and pointing, it seems they have
Hi
seen-
guys. Hi guys. Hi.
Hi.
Are they waving at us?
Look what we found!
And if anybody wants to make some checks to figure out what this thing is, we can do that.
What if
Oh
I
my
have a
God.
guess?
I knew we were dead all along.
I would like to run back in and get myself killed by the obelisks.
I just picture Couch going, screw this, turning around and just
I feel
Better a
like
death from things we know than things we don't.
I feel like my history might help me here finally.
Yes, roll a history check.
I rolled an Arcana on the weird thing and got a 22.
I got a 15 on history.
All right. So you, Anna and Regdar, know that there is a lich wizard called Yarnoth the Skull, who
Oh.
used
This is the one that he's on time.
and he used a defiling ritual to create a moving citadel from the animate skeletons of colossal bony creatures. The citadel, known as Slither, crawls across sandy wastes, scrub plains, salt flats, and ridged foothills with equal facility. Yarnoth leads a band of raiders of all ability levels, including an elite group of extremely well-trained Dre.
Raiders.
I convey this to my friends in a very annoying tone.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
And as you're all staring at this thing, you you take 10 basically and make a standard insight check, and you figure out that the moving citadel seems hostile, and by its visage likely houses creatures whose power far exceeds your own.
I start telling them about what kind of bugs are on the bottom that have been fused together. I believe they're Makilalots.
We need to run away.
Agreed.
fast.
Everybody roll a nature check.
The Makilala, by the way, my least favorite fast food breakfast sandwich.
Oh. Really?
Oh,
Have you-
man.
Have you been to a Carl's Jr.?
Hey!
Say Carlos Jr.
No.
What are we rolling? Nature?
That was brilliant.
Nature.
Anna is
18.
not good with the nature.
Enjoy my barbecue burrito.
Three.
I rolled a 3 and my nature is probably not much better than that.
That is
I'm a 5.
All
I
right,
got
everyone who rolled over a 10,
That's me.
Oh,
which is only a few sadly. Looking at the citadel, you figure out that you think you can probably run away from it. It's crawling about the same speed as a human moving across level terrain.
I'm
but-
going to stick out my thumb.
If you hope to evade the massive structure, you had better start now.
Lift back to Athos.
You
Anybody?
also notice that you could see, so there's this giant citadel, right? And then there are some smaller clouds that are ahead of it that you would guess would be perhaps outriders who are coming towards you slightly faster than the slithering citadel.
So we may want to outrun it, but we may also want to seek cover as best we can find in the desert.
Exactly.
Perhaps we could dig our own graves and hide in them.
It would save a lot of time.
So what would
Glad
you
I
like
met
to
up
do?
with you folks.
It seems
Rector
to
is
me that
always
this entire
thinking-
adventure has been one long grave digging exercise.
So you have two choices. You can run away from it,
Or you can die.
or you can stand and fight.
run away,
Let's
run
run.
away, run away. I love running. Let's do some of that.
Yeah, Carlos is good at that.
All right, so what we're going to do
Exit
Is-
stage right.
do a quick little skill challenge. So
Uh-oh, I have no skills.
You have the best skills out of any of us, is my guess.
There are a number of skills, and this skill challenge will include, I will tell you, and then you can tell me which ones you would like to use. Acrobatics, athletics, endurance, nature, or stealth.
Dibs on endurance.
I'd prefer athletics. I will also take endurance. So
I can do acrobatics.
All right, and so the
Athletics?
way skill checks work is that you need to get a certain number of successes before you get a certain number of failures. So one requires 12 successes before you get a number of failures. So
We're
Those
doomed.
those failures are 2.
Wow.
So I will tell you, just tell me what skill check you're going to make and who will do them. And so
All right.
this is basically this is how you act out. Your characters are using the lay of the land and using their toughness to survive the desert travel and evade the citadel.
Despite being a sun elf, Eladrin, Anna is not very good in the sun.
So do we
and has a
all
plus
have to
one
do
in all
this?
skills.
Now this is a group
It's a
thing.
pool.
So as together you have to do 12 successes. So theoretically one person could do all 12 if they wanted,
Okay.
or each
So-
character should do.
So
what
my
they think.
athletics modifier is 11.
Whoa.
My endurance is 11 as well, so that would be my best.
Seems smart.
I don't have any 11s, so go for it, dudes.
I have nothing but ones.
Should
We'll
Dan
just
and
ride
I
on you.
do it then?
Everybody
long
hop on
list of
Carlos
stuff.
and the dwarf.
In that long list of stuff, you
Let your dwarf mole buddies take care of you.
Oh snap! So
Tony,
who's-
Tony, what was going on? Sorry, I think
I
you
was
got-
just going to ask if you forgot to mention pottery in there.
Sadly, pottery is not listed.
I do. My skills are not what you would consider good, but I do have a daily power I have not yet used that I've been saving for just such an occasion called Expeditious Retreat. I don't know if that would help here. It
Now what-
seems relevant.
What does Expeditious Retreat do?
My form blurs as I hastily withdraw from the battlefield. I shift up to twice my speed as a single move action.
Well, that only helps you.
Later, guys.
pulls a roadrunner on us.
But yes.
But then you catch up with me right away because
Yeah, because we're in the
Ragnar-
desert.
Yeah, Regdar doesn't get to the gym a lot.
you can see him, that bastard.
Regdar, as I recall, is the one who entered the sandstorm and then exited the same way he came in. After
There's
the
no
14
way to be
turns.
certain that that was the exact same.
It was. All right. So who is rolling what now? I'm assuming we're doing athletics and endurance. So tell me what's going on.
So I'll be rolling athletics and Dan will be rolling endurance.
All right. So Jason, why don't you roll some athletics checks for me?
26.
All right. One success.
Should I roll
25.
That's a success.
14.
That is a success.
13.
They're
That,
going down, though. Watch out.
that is a success, and you can only do athletics 4 times for this skill challenge. So
Ugh.
you now need to move on to other.
I will
let's
start. I will start rolling endurance.
All right, so we
Alright.
hop off of Carlos and on to Kildork.
That's right. So he.
25,
That's a success.
20.
Also a success.
I'm suspicious of this random number generator. 12.
Failure.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
13 success, 12 is a
19.
failure.
1 6. That is success. All right. So now you sense that you can no longer use endurance.
How many successes are we up to?
You
Got
have
7.
7.
7.
And one failure, so we can't. We only have one more strike and we're out. Unfortunately.
Now, can I use endurance or can nobody use endurance now?
Nobody can use endurance. So the things you have left are acrobatics, nature, and stealth.
Scott, just to clarify, were we limited to 4 times that we could do endurance, or 4 successes from endurance?
Oh, you're right, Tony. So that's you are limited.
My
to 4
favorite
successes.
words.
There you go.
Shall I roll
One more time.
So you can do endurance.
time.
28.
Yeah!
There's no sweeter victory than one that you totally rules lawyered for.
Well, good job, Tony.
Also, we could still totally lose this.
Okay, we've got
Absolutely.
8.
You have 8 successes and 1 failure.
So
All
who's
right,
got the highest modifier on one of those other things?
All right. Does anybody have better than a 6 on acrobatics, nature, or stealth?
No.
All right, then it's acrobatics for Kachka then.
All right.
22.
That is a success.
Woo!
You have 9 successes.
19.
That is also a success. So you have 10 successes, and sadly, that is the last time you can use acrobatics.
Oh.
What
All
we
right,
got
next-
left.
Next I've
You
got
have
a 3.
Nature or stealth.
We've got a 0 in nature and a 1 in stealth.
I got
I
1 and
have-
1.
I have a 3 in stealth.
Oh.
I have a 2 in nature, a 1 in stealth.
Somebody had a 3 in nature?
All right, I got a 3 in nature, but
I think Kachka, it's all on you. If anyone's going to fuck this up, it's Steve
this is too much pressure, guys. I'm sorry. I got to bow out. All right, here we go. Nature time.
All right.
16.
16 nature is a success.
One more.
One more success.
don't-
This
Screw
is
it
where
up.
we fail, guys. You ready? Do we have one more nature available?
You do.
18.
That is a success. All right, so you have successfully managed to use your knowledge of nature and your toughness and your athletics to successfully evade the Citadel. You will not be fighting any of the Outriders, so that's why it's
Loving
either
that.
going to be 1 or 2 battles. And we will say, because role-playing another skill check to cross the desert would be incredibly boring, that you have arrived at the city of Tyr.
We arrived!
And now you would like to go to House Sham, or whatever you would like to do. I don't know what you want to do.
Who's this Sham guy? Why are we going to his house?
Well, they sent us out here, right? So we should probably go to House.
I don't know anything about that.
There's
Well,
So I've been meaning to ask you guys about your wacky-looking tattoos.
yeah, I'm a little worried about that. I gotta
Birthmark's
say.
okay.
Oh, we're all in a gang. Do you want to
I
join?
want to point out that even as we have succeeded,
gang.
we have in fact failed, predicating as we have the name of our podcast on the fact that we're all going to die.
That's
yeah, we
true.
can rename it Partial Party
Yes.
Kill.
So
So
you're
it's,
saying that
it's a bittersweet victory, is what it is.
even in success, we have failed. Is that what
We
you're
could
saying?
still die, incidentally, so we should
That's
probably.
You do have to go through the market again.
Oh no!
We started this all.
I wanted
I'm
a
done
hot
with
dog.
the market.
I'm doing all my shopping through Amazon from here on
Is the
out.
hot dog vendor still there? We could get some.
Santa's on.
Amazon.
That's a Dan level pun.
Oh, the hot dogs are still there!
This makes great radio.
It does. So, yeah, I mean, we are. you
Screenshot
have-
of that, please.
So I assume you will go to House Sham and ask for. Does anyone remember the name of the person that you want to ask for? You
Mr.
learned it-
Sham.
Delum.
Ye-
Listen to episode.
Yes.
Delum Sham.
Delum Sham. That is correct.
Delum is facing Stone Sham there, please.
So you go into House Sham. They have this big warehouse. You remember there is a dwarf sitting, the same dwarf that you met the first time you came in,
that's a
is
long
sitting at
time.
the desk, doing some paperwork. And he looks up and he's like, "Oh, I remember you people. You
Crap,
look-
he survived.
I don't remember that dwarf though.
Hey, how's it going?
What happened to that other guy?"
I think he's
There were
hitting
other
on you,
guys?
Dan.
You're saying that? Wait. Are you guys saying you had tanks before me? I thought we were
It
meant
tanks before you.
to. Oh,
Tanks.
well, that's okay.
Oh, that's right. The Kank people also. You've lost your deposit on the Kank, by the way.
You're welcome.
Don't even think you're gonna get that
I
back.
was really hopeful.
We knew that was going to happen.
So he's like, well, I assume you want to see Delum Sham. Is that can I gather this?
Yep.
All right. Well, he's in the warehouse. So you go into the warehouse. He is once again checking some things, looking at an order of
As he does.
obsidian. He looks up and he's like, you hardy adventurers, you have returned. You are the only band of adventurers that has returned. I sent this other band. I think the red something or other. I don't remember their names, but
Those guys
Yep.
are wimps.
they
Red
did
curd. Yeah, red
We
curd.
ran into them.
You
Oh, you
chose
did?
poorly, dude.
a couple
Yeah, they
times.
They were not very good at their job, is what we're saying.
Well, you're back. So what news have you from the face of the stone?
Well, hasn't your caravan come back yet?
We said we saved a caravan and sent it back.
Oh, well, that's good. They have not come back yet. I guess you beat them back, but
The face of the stone says, "Hey,
oh, good. That caravan was actually scheduled not to come back to Tyr, so they probably went back to there.
incidentally, I'm offended by this map because if you look to the left there,
Horses.
Horses. Oh, yes.
Eglath is there.
Eglath.
sad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eglath.
In the rain.
Let me
Just
just
Eglath?
happened
I
on
actually
Apple.
forgot what he looked like.
let me
Yeah,
fix
he was
this.
badass looking.
Here we go.
Yep.
That's
Cross him
better.
out.
I miss him still.
That comports more with my
Right,
understanding of Eglath.
So he says, "Well, thanks for your help. Did you find anything in the face of the stone?"
Nope, not a thing. It's empty.
There
There's
was a never-ending source of magic water. You may want to check that out.
There's
Oh.
a lobster guy. Did we find an orb?
There
we found an orb.
was a lot. No,
Yeah,
hey,
the
stop.
orb,
Hey,
man,
no?
that's-
Stop telling all our
No,
cool
we didn't find
secrets.
an orb. No.
Stop telling her don't tell her about back doors. What are you doing?
Well, we'll certainly send another caravan out there, so
You
we
should.
can claim
There's-
it for House Sham because
There's lots of water out there.
water
Watch
is
that
a
first
valuable
step.
commodity.
I'm gonna give Carlos a short lesson on salvage rights as soon as we have a moment together.
It's a little haunted, but you should be careful with that. It's a little
Oh,
haunted.
all right. And then you notice that he notices the crown that Regdar is wearing. I assume Regdar is still wearing it because.
Oh yeah.
And he
He's never
says,
taking that thing off.
you weren't wearing a crown before.
Yeah, I was.
This whole thing, I think I parted my hair differently. That's what you're
This is
seeing.
his desert crown. He wears this when he's in the desert, and he was in
Sure.
the desert.
We had to murder a bunch of Terex to save your caravan. Pretty sure one of them had it.
Oh, all right. Well,
Well.
to the victor go the spoils.
I know all about the spoils.
The House Sham is indebted to you.
How indebted are we talking?
Do you know somebody who does tattoo removal?
No, I do not.
Unfortunately.
He gives you. He says, "Wait here a second." He runs off. Wait, doesn't
Oh,
run.
he's gonna have us killed.
He
This
walks.
is it, guys. This is
away.
the end.
No, he's going to
blood.
give us gold medals except for Chewbacca.
That's right.
Oh,
The doors lock. The room fills with gas.
sorry, guys.
Wait, I resist. Like a huge bonus against
he
poison.
comes
I-
back.
I only met these guys. I wasn't even there.
He has a bag. He says, "Since you have successfully completed the quest that I set you on, here is 750 gold
Ooh.
for
Really?
your
That'll
shop."
buy a lot of kanks.
The beer at the tavern.
Is it marked?
Woohoo! Let's go to the cat. Let's go to the pub.
And as you know, House Sham has often need for an adventuring band, a successful adventuring band, unlike these red people who, they're not so good. So I will, the next time I need you guys to do something for me, I will send a messenger to you. Just let me know where you are.
Oh,
staying in the
blatant
town.
sequel
So
bait.
we'll
Come
be at the
on.
pub. Ask for our band by name. We are Egglath's Angels.
No, we are not.
And you are now all level 3.
Oh man, I wonder I get
Even
it.
Dan's character.
Except for Dan. You did some serious mushroom time there.
And thus
Kildrak.
ends the adventure, Marauders of the Dune Sea.
Wow.
We lived. Except Dan. We lived.
We lived. Asterisk.
Yeah.
Asteron. Asterisk.
Asteron.
Asterisk.
Oh, wow. Good job, everyone. Do
Yes,
you guys
So
wanna-
a year ago to this day, we began this adventure,
Yeah,
and
That's
now,
right.
roughly 20 hours later, we are done.
Steve and
That's right.
Jason, you have completed your first D&D adventure. You're now nerds. Sorry.
Not quite complete. Not quite the first, but
That's
Oh,
awesome. Well,
first
my
in about
first,
30
so
years. So
very
First
exciting.
for Jason's. And so what have we learned as players of Dungeons and Dragons?
Dan dies a lot.
Yes.
Dan does die a lot.
Mhm.
Teamwork and leadership.
Last year was my dyingest year in Dungeons and Dragons.
It's true.
no one runs like a mole.
Carlos likes
Wait,
to
I
run.
thought that's isn't that the Ford motto? Nothing runs like a mole.
Like a mole.
Digital dice.
I think we all learned a lot about teamwork
And,
and,
oh,
collaboration and friendship and failure.
Also,
yeah, we learned
Lots of
what
F.
happens when you don't have
Not in
teamwork
that
or
order.
collaboration. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
I
true.
have learned something
year-
with rope.
Next year, I hope we learn what it's like to have teamwork and collaboration.
Yeah.
I'm not
let's
sure what
do
it is.
something with
It's
rope.
overrated. Well, good job. Well, kind of good job. You all survived. I was going to say you all survived, but you didn't all survive. So
Kind of good job.
Yeah, Scott, you got to work on the honesty. You got a little too much.
All right, so you've been keeping good track of all this crap we won, right?
I have not been keeping track.
Oh.
We've lost it all then.
Well, unfortunately, we've been
I could tell
recording.
you. So you got
so-
750 gold pieces.
I know I have a gauntlet that I took off of a skeleton,
You have a skeletal gauntlet that doesn't do anything.
a magic chalice of some kind that
You
we
have
never.
a chalice.
Yeah.
You found a bag with 360
orb.
gold pieces.
Mm.
You have an orb.
We have a mirror which I'm keeping.
Sure.
You're so vain.
What else did you have? Obviously you have the crown, the helm, and the boots.
Woo.
The Githka that disappears.
Oh yeah,
Which-
I got the Githka. Or do I?
Oh, the
Really?
armor that Carlos is wearing. Some of you have tattoos.
What's the street value on a tattoo? Can I resell this?
No. And I think
35 pounds of flesh with this tattoo.
I think that's all that you have.
Well, that's not that much. Rip off!
And lion tattoos that were free.
Lion tattoos. Yes. And there you go.
All right.
Thank you for running it, Scott. I know it's a lot of work.
Yay,
And you had-
Scott!
And you had to
Dungeon
wrangle
Master.
like 3 jerks and 2 nice people. I'm not gonna say who
Oh,
it is.
wait. I lie. You also have 2 100 gold piece gems
Oh.
and another 110 gold pieces.
Yeah, one of those gems is the one I cut out of Asteron, so.
Oh, that's right. Astron did swallow one of them. I don't
So
know
that'll
why.
get us through like 2 nights at the pub.
Yeah.
No,
It's like a gizzard thing. It grinds things in one of his stomachs.
that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's retire.
And so,
No more adventuring.
if any of you has any input as to what you would like your characters to do in their next adventure, you should let me know while I'm trying to think of what it will be.
Kick back, relax, have a few drinks.
I was
would
thinking
like
something in
Catch
outer
to
space.
Macrame.
Water.
I'm putting a lot of skills into crafts.
Well, we could
I
do
think-
that.
I think Regdar's going to work on some making some pottery.
All right, a lot of
I'm
skill
really
challenge.
really more about reading about pottery than making it. I don't like to get my
Oh,
hands dirty.
Fair enough. Good
Kachka will rethink her years spent in
I'm
religion.
going to get a gym membership and do some running.
Excellent. And I guess that the next thing we'll do is whatever Tony and Dan create.
Right, so we're going to take a little intermission from this group of characters and do another much shorter than this thing that Dan and or Tony will run, and then we will come back with these characters and see what they're up to. in
I
their
can
next-
update our sheets.
That the adventure
Right.
that Dan and I run will be run by me and Dan. Everything else to be determined.
All right. Are you both going to DM it together?
There's been
That
talk
is
of
in
that.
the offing.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Think about how great this adventure would have been if there had been 2 Scots. Think about it.
You just blew my
Oh,
mind.
Double Scots. I think, and we may
Yeah.
have some new players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I-
entered the
Yes.
I've
can
already
quite
gotten one
possibly.
very strong petition, so you might need to get your requests in now.
Yeah.
I may not be the only girl
I request that
next
person
time.
be excluded.
They'll be very sad.
I don't know who it is,
They
but I
will
don't
be
like
very
them.
sad.
Okay.
Dan, do we want to say anything else spoilery about our adventure? We can. This is a great way to decide stuff by saying things that neither of us are involved about.
I'm fairly confident that some rocks might be involved.
You may go to a
Are
dungeon.
they
A large.
falling?
Oh,
We
it's
can
gonna be
comment.
exciting.
Will everybody die?
No rocks.
Dan,
What
you
form
promise-
of D&D? What
Yeah.
what game will it be?
I believe it will be 4th edition, classic.
It'll be fourth
in
edition
normal setting.
Dungeons Dragons. Probably not on a Athos in the
Oh,
standard.
That would be
It may-
confusing because we could meet ourselves, and that would be weird.
No, that would be awkward.
that would be awesome.
That would be
You're
the best.
standard continuity, I believe.
Dan,
This
I
like-
think we're prepared to promise that the adventure will feature either a dungeon or a dragon.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
Really?
Because
Because
we can't say
we
which.
haven't gotten squat
But
in
not
either
both.
category on this trip.
Yeah, labyrinths and sandstorms is a
There's
lot
only
less interesting.
there's only one dragon on Athos, so
He's
you don't want to meet him.
This was worms and lobster.
all the way down.
lobster, worms and sand.
By the way, worms and lobster is like one of the worst dishes you can order.
Terrible.
What a great rock band.
Wormy lobster.
Herbie lobsters. All right, well, I'm going to stop broadcasting.
All right. Well then, so thank you to
Goodbye,
everybody out there
broadcast.
for listening. Thank you for taking part in our adventures. I would like to thank our Dungeon Master Scott McNulty one more time.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank
I
you,
would
the
like to
players.
Yes, I would like to thank Serenity Caldwell, who has been playing Anna. Yay! Steve Lutz playing our favorite Thry Queen bard, Kachka. Yay!
No applause for him, though.
Hooray to Tony, who is Regdar, and I want to point out, among all of the regular guys I know, he is the regularist. Yay!
The
Eats a
true
lot of
adventure
prunes.
is friendship.
And thank you to Dan, who played many characters,
A
most of
rotating
whom
cast of
died. And that's it. And Carlos says, keep on running.
Keep on. Keep it on.
Keep on running.